by myself. Don't hang with you, I'm solo. I run shit on my own time. Whoa, we don't need no help from them. All I need is you, my team, my fam, my friends, the fan. And I won't sign your deals. You faking, I do shit myself, yeah. I won't sign your deals. No thank you, I don't need your help. All hyped up on some belief and shit. So piped up they don't believe this shit. And I'm never really worried if my feet'll slip. I'm on an ego trip, so I piece and dip. I gotta leave at 6, my plane is waiting. Waves I'm making, they would say I'm Satan. No Illuminati, I'll invade the nation. But my stress is great and I lay awake and I pray I'm shaping youth for better. You wonder if I'm fake, then the truth is never. Screw your record, I don't need your deal. I got a strong foundation, built beams of steel, and my team is real. You don't need to fact check, the answer's no. Ain't been seen or asked yet, yeah. I made it one night, what you seen your last check. That's because I did this by myself. You can't say that you don't know. I run shit on my own time. Whoa, I did this by myself. Don't hang with you, I'm solo. I run shit on my own time. Whoa, we don't need no help from them. All I need is you, my team, my fam, my friends, the fan.
Yeah.
And flip back and forth a little bit more easily on my computer. Plus, then I'm not on my phone, which means my notifications don't bother me as much. And I can read it better because it's not as tiny.
I wish I could.
Hey, hello and welcome. As always, I'm Fanny Dungeon Master Peter. Welcome to the channel known as For the Quester, where we play Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering, on occasion PlayStation games like Split Fiction, which both me and Becca are really into right now. But for Dungeons and Dragons part, the only limitation is their own imagination.
I'm imagining a really good role right now.
Welcome to our third campaign, known as the Fall of Gods.
Gall of Fods.
Where we take the gods from Greece, Zeus and the Olympians, and we pair them up against the gods from Theros, from Magic the Gathering's history, and the playing as Theros, which is very exciting. We will be returning to campaign 2 once we finish up this section of the Midas Games.
Someday.
Which is very exciting for our players.
Is Steven on his own again?
Yeah.
For those of you who've been following us, the leaderboard will be announced, so we'll be saying that. To give everyone a heads up, on April 8th, Doms will be doing a one-shot campaign. Unfortunately, I will be out of commission that day due to prior engagements. But don't worry, we're...
He's getting engaged!
Again.
Priorly.
Don't worry, for those of you who've been with us, we will be trekking to the past to campaign 1 and revisiting those fun characters, realms, and lore for a brief moment, which will give Carlene a very interesting time as well, since her character is almost pretty much pre-made, in a sense. They are technically all pre-made.
No.
This icon does not look right.
Oh my.
The exhaustion.
That being said, our party leader for the game is currently not available due to prior engagement, which is A-OK. Luckily, her role in today's session was going to be minimum anyways. Oh, sorry, to dinner plus other things equals gas. So I do apologize for the two people closest to me. Mainly Carlene.
Oh, no.
Dom lives with it.
Unfortunately.
And other things. Don't forget to check out us on TikTok for our fun facts. They are very interesting, which I do not know what these lovely folks are going to say.
I don't know either.
On that note, for those of you who are just joining us today, welcome. We're super excited to have you. We have a little bit new setup. So we have my phone viewing the playmat, so that's going to be just right there for a while. So you guys can kind of see what the next game is and talk about that. But since we all know that everyone does watch these videos, at least all my players, Ramon, can you give us a recap?
So, we got sponsored
By who?
by not the Oreos,
Teacups.
the teacups. I was going to say the tea bags. Thank you. We got sponsored by the teacups, and they basically told us that everyone is conspiring against everyone else in some way, shape, or form. That's what I gathered, at least.
Love that. Dom, do you want to add on to that?
We were kind of coming down off of our first interaction, realizing that we don't have our weapons as we had given them up as we entered into the palace, and we are staying on palace grounds for the duration of the games. So we're going to have to work with our sponsor in order to ensure that we're getting all the equipment that we need. Goldbane said that he would provide what he felt was necessary for each of the challenges, which could mean that he's giving us stuff, could mean that he's going to kind of leave us to our own devices and see how we fare without it. More is to say, but the giant studio apartment that we basically have to house us has no privacy, so it'll be a very interesting dynamic as we kind of figure out the intricacies between an ex-married couple, a centaur, and a lion that hate each other, one way at least. Shakes finally.
Wait, there's a... Why you hate me? What did I do?
Look,
More to
violence-
come on Dragon Ball Z.
Violence is only the answer if you don't get caught. Alrighty. So,
Yes. All of Lily's issues.
as you guys are enjoying your dinner with your sponsor, Goldbane, and his wife, a representative from the Midas house comes out as the butler who's been doing these little programmings. And he will state, "Welcome, combatants. We are happy that you passed the preliminary rounds, which all 9 of you have, which is usually very surprising. Usually we only get about 4 to 5 that pass out of the ones we sign up, but luckily all 9 who signed up passed."
We are very good at what we do.
Well, that's always. a
Oh,
good thing.
you're still here.
Oh, I haven't really spoken in a long time. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Oh, okay.
But I'm here. Hello.
Yes, hello, Miss Knife Lady.
Where did I get that knife?
That will be returned to you in the next game as a lovely surprise.
Oh, thank you so much.
That being said, the next game will be, and he will magically appear like a slot machine type and pull down slots, and it will show a bridge, a orb, and a hand, pretty much saying stop.
What?
Alright.
Those are your clues. You can talk amongst yourselves. But before that, Midas would like me to leave a message with you all, wishing you the best of luck, and he can't wait to see who makes it to the finals, or who's able to make it to the islands, which you will be competing in an all-out warfare to pretty much see who is the best teams
Yes.
of your bracket.
Now that's something that I could do.
So it was a bridge, a hand, and a stop, and what was the last one?
A orb.
Orb, thank you.
Bridge, orb, and a hand saying stop.
The winners of the Midas games from brackets 1, 2, and 3 as a team will be granted one request.
From who?
Midas himself. Whether that is to live on the island for the rest of your days, to have your family join you, for even a resurrection of a lost one. Nothing is out of Midas's grasp. So hopefully you win. And we are happy to have everyone who participated, especially our sponsors who have donated their time, their effort, to all 9, which is still shocking that all 9 have sponsors.
Honestly, I didn't think some of them were going to make it, but here we are.
That being said, in about 4 hours we will commence with the games. These games will be done privately, so you are based off of time. That's how we'll be judging this game's whoever can get done the quickest. We will not state, to reiterate that, we're hoping that your sponsors have stated that we are not going to let anyone know whether your team will be affected by a bonus or a debuff. A buff or a debuff. You have to find out in the middle of the games. That being said, the rule is still in effect. If you did it once, you cannot do it again. So, please keep that in mind. That being said, we'll leave you to your sponsors. Finish up eating, and we'll see everyone in 4 hours in a Coliseum. Bows. And walks away.
Goodbye, sir! Wait, does anyone know what his name is?
This particular one, no, but I thought we were going to know the results of...
Oh, that reminds me. Sorry. Thank you, Centaur Man.
You're welcome.
In
so
first
smart.
place, and he rolls out a paper. Is coming up short. They are leading, followed by Prayers and Bears, Beast Mode, the Altoids,
Yes!
3.5 Men in 5th place, and 6th place, the Lesbians, the 7th, the Union, the 8th, Eltham Up, and 9th, Steven.
What did Steven do?
Not enough.
Well, Steven's the only person on his team, on his own
Enjoy.
individual team. So he wasn't able to truly participate in the last game because he
Oh
needed-
yeah. Poor Steven. But yeah, guys, we're in 4th place!
You know, we're in the top half, which is pretty good.
Yeah, we just got to kill everybody else.
We're still not on the podium, though.
No, not yet. But
Which
we
little
have
time and effort you will be.
Well, now that you're vocalizing again, it was...
Oh yes, I forgot. Thank you for reappearing out of nowhere.
You couldn't save it?
You weren't here.
Yeah, you were kind of gone.
I thought that was here like the whole time.
But luckily, since you do not remember where you were, we do not have to discuss where you went.
No, okay. I will keep these things to myself.
Perfect.
Cool.
Did we have a long rest since 2 weeks ago?
They did?
Yes.
Like after.
Technically, this is day
Oh.
2. We're on day 2.
But you guys slept before. No, you short rested, right?
So
Yeah, the
we
last-
had a long rest after the night where you hit the body in 2 feet.
That was
That
the
was the
only
long
night
rest
you
night.
had, right?
Yes, because
Okay, okay.
we have not had a long rest since it is the evening.
Of
Of
that
day
day.
2.
Okay,
Got
cool,
it.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering if I still had all of my exhaustion and stuff, or if time had passed.
Yeah, we haven't gotten there yet.
Okay, cool.
If everyone's done with their meals, let's go for a walk.
I will stuff some of the food into my pockets and my bags for later.
He'll get up, kiss his wife, a little like goodbye kiss, and
Aww.
I'll follow.
and he'll start walking.
I'm gonna trail a little bit. Actually, no, I'll wait till later. I'll wait till later to do this. Go ahead.
Everyone follow?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
He'll lead you. He'll lead you
Heal.
to a balcony on the outskirts of town.
Alright.
He'll lead you to a balcony overlooking the first floor and the docks, and you can clearly see the ocean. With right below you, little music is playing for other party guests
So
who are viewing the games. If I may be so bold and ask, what brought each and every one of you to the Midas Games?
I was put in the bag and I was shipped here normal skilled. And then I was told by a frog that I had to compete, so yeah.
And this is Goldmane or one of the attendants?
Goldmane.
Okay.
Alright.
Like fame and glory and all those other things too.
An associate of mine said I could find information from somebody here if I competed in the games.
About what?
About some political wrongdoings.
That is a very broad net, my friend.
Oh, I know.
Most every noble or business person is in some type of political wrongdoing.
Yes, but this one,
It's really juicy.
this one's a little more personal.
Well, in due time, I hope you do tell me.
We'll see after the next game.
Do you like want to know us like really personally and stuff?
If I am to sponsor you during the games and possibly after the games, I'd like to know who I hire.
Do you want to know like our whole life story?
Do you got the time?
Well, I don't know. Do we?
I feel like we have some time.
We have a
Well,
little bit
you
of
see,
time.
when I was a baby, my mom and dad loved each other very much. And then they did it on the banks of a river, and then I was born, and then they died. And then my mother found me, and she said, "Oh my goodness, what a beautiful baby!" And she took me in, and she raised me in her beautiful home with all of her beautiful things. And she taught me a lot of different things, and I met a lot of different people because there were so many people that came in and out of our home all the time, like all the time. And I love my mama so much because she's so beautiful and she's so pretty, she's so nice. And we grew up with a lot of music and a lot of good food, and not everybody liked me, but my mama just told them that she loved me so much. And so she would just tell them they had to just like me anyway. And so I grew up there and I played a lot of pranks on people because they were just so weird. And they took up so much time with my mama, so like I would just kind of like scare them out of there, and I would just like I don't know, like hide their pants or like lock them in a room or
I feel like they got a good idea of your upbringing a little bit.
So I have a question. How do you know your
That's
parents
only the
did it on the
beginning.
riverbank?
what?
How do you know your parents did it on the riverbank?
Because I was found on a riverbank and that's where I think they did it.
Is that where your mom found you?
Yeah.
It's,
It was important. It had to be important.
Yeah.
And what about you? Shall we skip until you're more comfortable telling?
I can tell you more if you don't want to talk about it.
You share what you want.
I want justice for my people.
And who exactly are your people?
What happened?
Are they a tribe, a group of fishes? What exactly are we talking about as?
For my tribe specifically, but for Leonin, for the Leonin species as a whole.
You thought his people were fish?
No, he was hesitant to say who his people were.
Oh,
So are you
I
two
didn't
from the
think
same
that they
tribe?
were fish.
Thank you. Sorry?
Are you two from the same tribe?
Me and him?
Asher?
No. He grew up in the cities,
Mm.
from what I could gather.
And what does your go, Asher?
He's married. As he tells us like all the time.
That all you got?
Yeah.
Then I'm doing my job. Still trying to figure it out.
It's so weird.
Calling from the gods and taking things a day at a time.
And what about you,
So
Julius?
specific.
What is your goal?
Earl asked me to come.
So straightforward.
That's
And
it?
like
Just
vague,
Well-
straightforward,
Well, Earl asked
mysterious.
me and Thalia to come. He didn't know that we were separated.
Awkward.
So we ended up coming to the Isles, and he had mentioned that there was some unknown destiny about me. It was pretty vague about it, but it was vague enough for me to explore that possibility. And that's why I'm still here.
Alright. I think I can work off of these. Your goals and aspiration keeps adventuring parties to go. Keep going. How much information do you, as a party, individually know about Midas?
I think outside of what the general public knows, not much.
Let's go with the baseline of very little.
I think he thinks a lot of himself.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
So, rumor has it that Midas
He's
is...
very, very handsome.
He is very, very handsome.
Wow, guys, I'm so smart.
Rumor has it that he was cursed by a god, that everything he touched turned to gold. Whether it was food, women, buildings,
A lot of gold.
cattle. He couldn't touch anything because they would turn to gold.
What about himself?
And that's common
We go-
knowledge, right?
That is common knowledge.
Okay.
No one knows what god, though.
What if he was doing it and then it just turned to gold? Like, would he just get like stuck?
Well, rumor has it that his wife did perish due to that.
Ugh.
Awkward.
But on his deathbed, or on the day he was supposed to die, he didn't. And he was
Is he
renewed
what?
back to his younger days, and he hasn't aged a day.
So like he doesn't turn things to gold anymore.
No, he still has that ability,
Oh, okay.
but he still looks like he's in his 20s.
So
And
how,
he is several hundred years old.
that was my question. How old is he?
Midas games started. Time to do continuity on this one. I think 400 years that we said. When the Midas games started.
I think that was accurate.
Yeah, I think that was accurate. 400 seems very familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If anything, we'll change it later. About 400 years ago. At first, it was just a typical gladiator battles, hiring people to come participate in the sport, rile up people. Then, throughout the years, that got boring. Then it became dungeon dwelling on this island. But Poseidon and Thalia didn't like so many people traveling on their waters at once.
Wow.
So, a couple of years, actually almost 100, not many people visited the island because those two gods stopped them from coming. It was now a quest to the Midas Isles if you wanted to prove that you were a true champion or true sailor.
Why does the gods care so much?
Because when you don't ask favor and you travel in their territory,
They get pissed.
they get mad.
I thought they were so small, and why would they care?
Well, also consider Midas himself was essentially cursed by another god. And then to have him on his deathbed rise essentially to immortality, that I'm sure that would have made the god furious to know that his curse, while it lasts, means that Midas still lives today.
About 110 years ago, Midas found a way to calm the sea, both on Poseidon's side and Theros' side. No one knows how. We call it the impossible question on how he did it. Now, a strip of pure ocean belongs to him, going from Greece to Theros, that not any of the gods dare to tread.
What?
That's why we call it the Midas Road.
I want to know how he did it so bad.
Can you say that again? I don't think I quite computed. So he has one road that the other gods are unable to interfere with? Is that, am I understanding that correctly?
Some of you may have traveled on it to get here. If you traveled on the Midas Road, you had a pure sailing. There's nothing going on. If you didn't travel on the Midas Road, you might have got attacked by pirates, sea monsters, heavy winds. But the Midas Road is a clear, straight line from Greece to Theros. And Midas controls it.
So he is like a god.
Well, he was able
Sure
to
stacking
tame
up to be.
both Poseidon and Thalia in that aspect. Both of them
no
fought
one
all
knows
the
how he
time.
did it? No one knows of like a special weapon or like a special thing that he found that was like, oh guys, I can do that forever.
Well, for a while, Midas was the only one who lived on this island. So news of what he did, no one knew. Until he was able to calm both those gods and restart the Midas games. And for trade routes, people paid a fee. So they can travel safely and not have to worry about hiring adventurers or getting ransacked by pirates, sea monsters, and just gods in general.
Out of game question.
Yeah.
Is Hercules also in this realm as
Can you
well?
pass me an M&M cookie?
No. In back in game.
Can I fight you for an M&M?
Well, I don't know about you, but that seems kind of
Over delivered.
Herculean in some way. Being able to do a bunch of impossible tasks to succession. Was Hercules is famous for that story and seems to be somewhat parallel. Creating a path that prevents Thassa and Poseidon from interference and the immortality essentially that he gained from it. It seems like there's more to that element.
We are hoping a lot of the nobles, including myself, are hoping this competition flushes that information out. Midas has taken a great interest in adventurers. He has for the past several years. That's why he has been holding these competitions.
It hasn't got the information out yet though. You said it was like 110 years, right?
Which, since the majority population of the two continents are human, and most other species don't travel outside of their continent, information dates back several hundred years is hard to come by. Since Midas was on this island for quite some time before anyone else got here.
So how do you guys see that us doing the games will get that information out of Midas?
If you win, the party can request one thing from Midas.
Is it one each or just
Oh.
one as
Yeah.
a group?
But
One-
like, why would we do that?
Whichever your party leader decides.
Yeah, so
There's so many other things that people want.
You could. So,
How'd you get people to want to do that then?
well, you can also request to be judged individually. Which, if you do, your reward will be lessened, but at least everyone else will get something. Instead of getting just one big unanimous, here's 5,000 platinum. Share amongst yourselves.
So basically, what I'm understanding is you want us to win so that he can tell us the secret of his ability,
or at least the
so that we can tell you.
Information is gold.
But then, what about what we want?
Well, with me being your sponsor, and if you do win and get that information, I would be in your debt. I will be able, within my power, be able to help grant something.
What would you grant us? Like anything that we wanted?
All you need. What do you desire?
I don't I'd have to think about it. It's probably something powerful or like really, really valuable or.
Be up to the group to decide.
But like,
But-
I want to know. Like, can I think about anything?
You can think about whatever you like. But it is going to be difficult since you're competing against 8 other teams and several sponsors who will try their best to make their teams win.
Well, yeah, but we're better than them.
That being said, you are in 4th place.
For
So there
now.
are 3 other teams technically better than you guys.
For now.
And I have no doubt that this group will make a spectacular debut.
Yeah, guys. Gonna do it.
And I am hoping that you guys will be successful.
One thing I keep thinking about. You mentioned that Midas only recently had started becoming interested in adventurers or groups of adventurers. Approximately how long ago was that?
About 45 years ago.
Around the same time that you got interested in being a sponsor.
Yeah. Around the same time I have. Midas reached out to several of us with a interesting proposition, and we are curious. It's not every day you get to have safe travels on a Midas road to be able to visit his luxurious island. And as you see, everything is not in poverty. People are well fed. People are taken care of. There's not a need for really a want to survive. There's just live.
Almost a utopia.
Where no gods interfere.
Almost too good to be true.
But the thing I'm hung up about is there had to have been something that occurred in order for Midas to have this change of thought, because he only went 110 to 45, he went 65 years of the games into it before deciding to become interested in adventurers.
Well, 65 for a human is still a long time.
It is, but for Midas, that's...
Why the sudden interest is...
He
I
never
guess
told
so.
any of us.
Yeah.
But it brings a good question. Every time we do ask him, he gives us the runaround.
He's got so many secrets.
Do you think he's looking for a cure?
I think he's looking for an interest in something. He doesn't leave this island for our knowledge. Maybe adventures are a form of entertainment. Since they are pretty much all loose cannons when they're not a solid adventuring group.
Yoo-hoo!
You know, it just brings more questions, and I'm sure you've had a lot of these questions ruminating yourself.
And I have yet to answer most of them.
Okay. So it seems like if we want to be able to get something from Midas, we do need to place in the top 3.
Ideally top 1.
Yeah.
Because it's the winners that are going to be the ones that actually request a favor.
Yeah.
At least if we end up in top 3, we can at least get eyes on us, but...
We need to...
Don't have weapons anymore.
Well, the games that we had yesterday, there was no need for them. So if there's going to be a need for them, then our sponsor would do what they can to supply it.
What about eliminating the competition?
I guess it's not in the spirit of the Midas games.
There will be times for it, but right now the next competition or the next game won't need any items or gear.
Speaking of which, what have we deciphered from our one clue as to what we're going to be doing?
We're going to cross the bridge, pick up a ball, and then say, "Stop, everyone! We run!"
Well, if your information is correct, then we think that this may have something to do with an old Grecian game called Red Light, Green Light.
It could be. I mean, that is the... Until we're able to see it. But we've also been instructed by Midas to send your party leader into a room privately.
Do you know why?
No? No?
Do you know what we need?
Teamwork?
Well, he was, our sponsor
What? Taking
was...
away a part of our team?
Well, obviously Midas must have something to do with our party leader not being here. But it is going to be a Actually, you know what? It won't be a concern because if no one is going to see us, right?
Only sponsors.
If only sponsors are going to see us, that means only the sponsors are going to know who the party leaders are for our next trial.
So let me rephrase that. Only sponsors in the audience. No one in the games will see how you do.
Yeah, but now anyone that's outside of the game will have the information of who the party leader is for each team.
Yeah.
Which information coming in and out is very tight.
Yeah, that's why I'm like...
Yeah.
That's why it
Let's as an
seems-
inside person.
Yeah, so we at least have another day of that information being concealed.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
There's suspicious people out there. Like, that's very lesbians. Like, we think that they have an inside person. Stephen is also very suspicious.
Yes, but they are in 6th place. So, unfortunately, having the insider information doesn't do you good if you're not able to perform to the standard they're looking. Which is why it's going to be crucial that we do well tomorrow and hopefully get on the podium.
Do you have anything that will help us?
Unfortunately, if I help you now, I won't be able to help you for the next game.
Oh.
So I can help, but you will unfortunately not get my help at next game.
So we have to be selective as to when we get the help.
Yeah.
But we do think it has something to do with someone being agile or being dexterous.
And fast? Did they say fast? I thought they said fast.
Yeah, something like that.
So
but
it's like it's about timing and like being able to do things quickly?
Well, it's possible. I was sort of thinking that Asher seems to be one of the
Moodiest?
more dexterous folks, or at least not me. Because if it involves the game as I think it could be, they might require someone to be able to halt immediately, which would require dexterity. And if that's the case, given your line of work, that might be in your wheelhouse.
Not wrong.
So I probably wouldn't be good for these games, and it's probably best I don't do 2 in a row. So if they require 2 people,
I want
maybe,
to do like a zap people.
I mean,
Let them go that.
if it requires 2 people, then maybe it would just be the 2 of you doing it, because we did the first one,
Right.
and this way we share as a team.
as you say that, Goldbrain receives a letter. Huh. It looks like all 4 of you will be participating in this game.
Okay.
Oh, the guys, let's be really fast and
And
strong.
it looks like your party leader has assigned you roles.
Oh.
Hopefully she does a good job.
He will,
It's on my phone, so this is gonna be a very fun thing. It's one of many things that I forgot to.
Okay, I forgot my computer. We're all being digitally weird today.
Not me.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
always weird.
digitally normal.
You sure
So,
about that?
The
95%.
he will say there are 4 categories, hence the 4 of you. The person who will be
I'll take that.
doing strength will be Asher. Intel will be Liono. Endurance is Lili. And speed is Julius.
Wait, she chose those for us?
She did.
Got this,
At
guys.
this point, we can take off the miniatures.
Just gotta do it. You got to do.
Can we remove the miniatures?
I'm not saying. Well, no, I am saying these are very weird choices.
What, are you saying you're not smart?
Are animals in the middle one still?
Yeah, those.
Well,
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm dumb.
well, I wonder if, you know, I work as a guide, so going distances is something that I'm sort of used to. So I can understand why she'd want me for speed.
What else are you very speedy at?
Oh,
Probably lots of things. That's what she does.
you know, I do tend to pick up on things rather quickly.
Okay.
Well, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess they had to go on what she knew, and this was it.
Something doesn't seem right to me.
It's a very strange layout.
Last time we discussed when we were trying to figure out strength, we were going to put Lili in strength next.
I wonder if the party leaders had an opportunity to switch an order of 2 people, or if sponsors were able to
Yeah.
get help with that.
Something about this doesn't sit right with me.
Well, either
Like
way,
they took her, they're just telling us where we got to go, and she's like kidnapped somewhere.
I don't think that drastic, but
well,
this doesn't. The information that we're getting and the information
Like, they told her she had to sabotage us.
unfortunately, this is just the hand we're dealt, and we just have to roll with it and make
Whatever.
the best. Well,
Kill people.
Unless you turn against your party leader. It's up to you guys.
Well, do you think it's a good idea?
This is what your current party leader has suggested. If you do go against your party leader, you will have to come up with a new party leader. And since your current party leader is not here at the current moment, it would make one of you sit out the game. So it would make the current other 3 participants work even harder. But the advantage to that is you pick who gets what category.
well, I think we have a numbers advantage right now. I feel like we should roll with this and just go with it.
Yeah, I don't think there's much we can do about it right now. As odd as these choices are, we don't want to handicap ourselves even more.
Yeah, we already have enough penalties. Let's not incur another.
We'll just have to do our best.
The best you shall. Well, my name is Goldie Monkey. I'm kidding. This is a show I like to watch.
Is it like the games?
Oh, it's a theater play. Goldie Monkey and the Golden Balls.
Do they have it at the other place where the Thespian lesbians are from?
Actually, they perform it every 2 weeks.
Is it any good?
Oh, fantastic.
Huh.
still waiting if Goldie Monkey will marry Goldie Lady.
Oh, is it one of those things where like they come up with a new scene like every 2 weeks and it's added on?
Yeah. The audience gets participation and everything. That could be quite fun to watch.
Oh, it's like a developing story over time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not nearly as good as the stuff that happens at my mom's place, but
Who is your mother then?
Madam frick my brain.
That is a very...
Lyra.
Madam
It's like Lee.
Madam Lyra.
Lila.
So
Lyra.
that, Auto Game, that worked out really
L-I-L-A.
well because his
Or
note for you...
L-Y-L-A.
Lyra.
So his note for you...
L-Y-L-A.
So then you lied to us the first time.
No, you didn't hear, right?
Lilud.
I asked you for spelling. Absolute liar. Do not trust.
Well, Auto Game, his note for you was grew up in a whorehouse. So that name that you just like accidentally spread out worked out well for his notes. So he's now fully convinced you grew up in a whorehouse. Because the way you
I didn't hide it.
Just because the way you described your story, it's like everyone loved your mom, very pleasurable, very nice. People kept coming in and out of the house. Sounds like a whorehouse.
I wasn't trying to hide it.
All right, cool. In game, he's just very confused and very determined now that you definitely did grow up in a whorehouse.
Aren't we all?
I just described things a little bit differently.
Oh, welcome to my life.
Okay. Perhaps we should use this time. You're still a little bit weary, right?
No, yeah, last night was not very good. So many things happened last night. I was like trying to sleep, but it also did really not work. Then there was that guy that like tried to mess with me during it, and then I was trying to bury him. And it was a weird night.
Comment, please.
What am I speaking?
We don't know.
We have yet to figure that out.
We should probably use this opportunity to rest so that we can go on full strength for tomorrow morning.
Oh no, the game's happening in about an hour and a half.
An hour and a half?
Yes.
Yes, you had like 4 hours. We had to eat food, and then we're going to meet them at the place.
So we're having a night game because we were just having dinner.
Yep, and after that, there's another game.
So we have 2 games tonight?
Seems so.
Great.
Well, we may as well like rest our brains or something.
We have an hour and a half to rest.
Ah.
Well, catch some Z's, I guess.
Is anyone feeling fatigued? Fully worn out?
Pretty much. I did not like sleep at
Yeah,
all.
the kid. She didn't get her full 8 hours.
Like, no. Not even close.
So I can help with that, but if I help you with that for this game, I can't help you for the next game.
Why?
Because we can only do things once.
I would say let's save it for another time. It would be too early to start to think about incurring penalties when we don't know if we have the room for it.
I can hold the penalties in my hands.
I'm sure you
Do
could.
you want to have all the penalties?
I could probably hold a lot.
We're not
I don't-
going to.
I don't think penalties are something you can hold.
They kind of were. They
Like
were like
physically hold.
those diamond thingies. I could fit like 5 or 6 of those in my hands.
But could you pick it up?
No, they put it in my hand instead of on the table.
Well, you know how I wasn't able to hold when one of the sponsors imposed a penalty on me in the last game?
No.
So they
No.
gave me a penalty, and I couldn't hold it. So something negative happened to me. I couldn't hold it or control it. If they did that to you, you wouldn't be able to hold it. It would just affect you.
They thought they were all diamonds.
No, doesn't. It just appeared that the first day was just more for visual, so they can keep track of where we're standing
Or sitting.
in the standings.
You're dancing.
Yep, and I did a pretty good tap dance.
So we saw.
But, yeah.
And Mr. Grumpy Pants, what are you thinking? Cause you didn't seem very excited about like actually doing any of this.
My senses are just telling me that something's up here, and there's some type of foul play happening, and I don't know where. But if I start looking into it, I don't know if I'll have enough time to get the information, and two, whether I get the information or not. If I try, I can't get the information again, and I don't know if it's worth it to do it now. So I'm on edge about this whole situation, and I don't know where to go from here. But it seems like a lot of things are out of our control right now, which is not my forte.
You know, sometimes things are just meant to happen.
Sometimes you have to be flexible.
You know, we wouldn't have so many pantheons if all had to be one way.
Don't waste too much time thinking about what could happen. And think about what's happening in the moment.
Well, looks like I'm going to do some stretches. And so I'm going to go ahead and trot a few feet away and then start doing some stretches.
See, like he's flexible.
I guess I'm gonna read a book.
Is it a pop-up?
No, I'm literate,
Once upon
thank
a
you.
time.
In a
Once upon
galaxy
a
far,
time,
far
there was
away.
a tribe of Leonids.
Wow, why do you say were?
Because there were a tribe of Leonids. Now there's just one Leonid.
Shouldn't be there
The
are.
second.
What to say? There's two here. We've
Yeah,
seen
I
more.
included. You're welcome.
We don't know if he's real.
No, he's real.
I'm pretty sure he's real.
No, they've done a lot of work in. They've done a lot of work in where I'm from. They're definitely real. 1, 2, 3.
Fuck.
Is there anywhere nearby where I can grab like some type of liquor or something?
One of the waiters can bring you.
I want a book so that I can read.
I like to do cartwheels around the room until I drop.
Okay, if that's what you
But
guys
not enough to give me another point of exhaustion.
want to do, he will send you guys back to. He'll escort you guys back to your room.
Okay.
So you can talk strategy and be comfy for the next 45 minutes.
I guess I'll just do cartwheels across the room and back.
You were...
It's not that big of a room.
I'm gonna burn some frankincense and take the liquor that the waiters bring me and use it as an offering to Ares.
What about myrrh?
Just sent out that.
Murder.
In case you are not aware, this is a percentile.
Boom bomb.
I'm looking green.
No, they're not here. We can't do that bit.
It's
It's trademarked.
78.
I'll do it anyways. You can sue me. Rachel, please don't sue me.
Copyright infringement.
My dearest ex-wife.
Hey, baby. How's it
I
going?
never told you you're pretty.
Oh, fuck.
How pretty is he?
He is so pretty.
On a scale of 1 to pretty.
Christ.
His stats revert to all 10 but strength.
Butt strength?
Yeah, strength is an 18. Every other stat is an 8.
Honestly, I'll take it because my strength was an 8. So.
Perfect. You whiff it, But what you see is the god of Ares himself pop out of your little incense, grab you by the collars, headbutt you, and you just poof out on his chest your stats, except for strength. Then he headbutts you again, and all you feel your muscles just pop out.
So everything else is a 10.
8. We're gonna do it 8.
Yeah. Fuck.
The only thing,
Bro, you dumb now.
but your strength is an 18.
All right.
Hey, Asher, you got one of them books I can... Holy shit.
So, out of nowhere, as you guys blink and to look at Asher, he is now Rip. So you look like Reacher.
Oh, God.
We've been watching that show recently, so.
Blossom like a flower. Oh, hey.
I love how that. Hello? Hey.
Exactly.
Did that just awaken something in you, Julius?
No,
Okay.
I was just taken aback.
Back to what?
This is what stretching can do sometimes.
Yep.
I don't think that was...
Push-ups,
Stretching.
sit-ups, and plenty of juice.
Shut up.
We can all go on a nice cleanse every now and then.
I feel like a lot of weird, like, chemistry right now, guys. Like, oh, it's just me. Okay. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but like, you guys both were like, oh.
Well, the scrawny little man, no offense.
I'm 6'4".
The scrawny little man
Okay.
isn't very scrawny anymore. It kind of took me aback.
This is like, he's been weird from the beginning. Not that weird.
Yeah, but muscle expansions, that's kind of weird. You don't think that's kind of weird?
Domain expansion gets swole.
Well, if we're being watched, this might be the only time where that can happen. So let us be cautious about doing more of that in the future, because they may say you're not allowed to do it, and you did it a second time, so now your team will be penalized. But you haven't done it yet, and this is your first time.
I don't even know what I did, so...
You kind of get a little annoyed that he's trying to tell you what to do.
I mean, I already am annoyed, but...
So do you know when that's going to wear off, or you just kind of stuck like that?
Wait. Okay, you can answer him, but then I need to challenge you to an arm wrestling contest. We're gonna see who's stronger.
My jaw
You
still
really
hurts
want
from
to do
last
that?
time. I wouldn't recommend it.
Just an arm wrestling contest. I didn't say I was gonna like punch you to death or something. Good gracious. So, how long is it going to last?
I don't know. I didn't even know this was a thing I could do, so... In terms of stopping it, I don't know. In terms of how long it'll last, who knows, but... At this point, I'm not going to scoff at any help I can get.
Wait, hopefully it stays through until we start the games.
Yeah. We can hope.
You got any more of like the like, woo, better things? Like do you like share?
I mean, I prayed to a god, so that's about all I can offer you is just guidance. Wait, back up a minute. Aren't you a cleric?
Yeah.
So, don't you pray to your divine?
Yeah, but like I didn't want to ask a favor if you could like share.
But what I'm like, because like you have like magic and stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
And you get that from praying to your god, right?
Uh-huh.
And that's kind of just what happened to me.
Uh-huh.
So if you want that, you just have to talk to your god about that.
Uh-huh.
Who is your god, by the way? You don't really
She's
do
my
any.
god. It's none of your business.
Okay.
Yeah, Jukes McGee.
What the Where did you come from?
Been here the whole time.
No, you haven't.
I'm trying a new accent out.
You sound weird.
Thanks.
Quit it.
I can't. I lost a bet with a stripper.
As a frog?
They have strippers in the palace?
I think so.
Where are the strippers?
Where's the strippers?
Yeah.
I'll show you, but if I show you once, I can't show you again.
Well, yeah, that kind of ties into the rules of... can
You
only
might
do
be late for the
something
game, so you still want to go?
Put a pin in it, Lena. We'll get to it later.
Hey! How do you know her name?
What?
It. I put my pin in it.
Alright, I think I'm done with this.
Two frog jokes! Yeah, hop right over to it.
Fuck.
Alright, long-legged Larry.
No.
You can elaborate on that, or...
Nope. Julius should know.
Is he going to elaborate on that, or...
Oh. No, he's not. Also,
Sexy.
also, what did I get brought into?
I don't know anymore.
Earl being a
He
dumbass.
called me long-legged Larry.
Frogs are long legs. Long hind legs.
Right,
And it's alliterative. Long-legged Larry.
right. Is he not a frog?
He
Yeah.
definitely is a frog.
Well, in this form he is, but he's normally a human.
But he fucked that up.
Well, yeah. I've never seen him as a human.
Squish.
Ugh.
He's very much a frog.
Thank you for confirming that. I truly and honestly do appreciate you confirming that he's a frog for me.
Yep. Sounds like the case is closed.
Case closed. He's a frog.
We won the round!
You solved the case.
Da, 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 da.
I wish it was that easy.
Well, I solved the mystery dinner yesterday.
That you did.
That was weird. That was really weird. I was like, guys, why did that guy disappear? That was very weird. I stabbed him, and he died, and we buried him, and then he just appeared. Hi.
You
Magic, I guess.
know, that is odd.
It's very weird.
Why, unless he used like some sort of decoy that looked like him, or something. I'm not an arcane caster. I don't know of anything that would be able to do that. But I bet there's some wizard that maybe study that in the future.
You get that message in your head. Like, if you can read it, that's the real question.
Nope.
Travis can't read.
Nope, because I'm not manifesting shit. Nope.
What are you looking at me for?
I don't know. What am I looking at you for?
This is me out of game going, what are you looking at me for?
I don't know. This is me out of game going, what am I looking at you for?
This is us in game. Continue.
Okay, so wait, what
Yeah.
do you want?
Came in to root for my friends. Good luck. Have fun.
Can you help us?
Nope. Sorry. Yes.
How so?
He's gonna put his web fingers up into like a thumb format. Good luck.
Oh my god,
Encouragement.
you're so helpful.
Thank you. I tried.
Yep. So, what's going to help us get more information when we're not in the games is playing the political game with the other teams. I think that was something that you may have missed I don't know how long you were actually at the table and overheard the conversation, but it seems like a way that's going to help our sponsor get information and help us is also for us to talk to the other teams and do the political game with them as well. Essentially getting to know them and being on decent terms. But that's easy for you because everyone thinks you're charismatic.
Yeah, that's exactly what they told me when I said hi to every single person.
So that'll be something like after this game, if we ever have time, we'll have to try and be on good graces for.
Oh, but I don't want to.
Well, we can always choose what people are, like if there's a group that you didn't have a good experience with, maybe someone else can try and maybe win them over using a different strategy.
And I can always help you with some information.
How so?
Tell me what you need, and I can get it. Possibly.
Everything.
Can you get it without getting caught?
They don't call me Slimy Earl for nothing.
They don't call you Slimy Earl. You just became a frog.
She's got you there. Or do you want us to start calling you Slimy Earl?
I'm gonna go drink myself to sleep.
Been there.
Okay, have fun.
Been there.
Wait. Can you at least find out exactly what our next game is?
The one you're about to go to, I don't have time for. Can't. The one after that, possibly.
The one after that.
Keep in mind, this might be the only time we could do this.
If he gets caught.
We are also running under the superstition that we're being watched at all times.
Bless you.
So there's a possibility that they will know.
There is. Or they could think we're just talking to a frog.
We've said his name a lot,
Yeah, we named him Earl.
and we keep talking back to it.
You don't talk back to your pets?
Most
No
pets
offense.
don't. Most pets aren't sentient and speak common, but
Shh.
You have boring pets.
I'm with the kid on this one.
No, I didn't have pets, really.
I had a horse growing up.
There's a joke there somewhere.
Yeah, I didn't have pets because I'm a centaur, so it's unnecessary for me.
You guys will get then a knock on your door.
I'll go open it.
It's open.
I thought
As you're, walking, as you're walking over to it.
And she throws Earl out the window.
Look! Well, there's his accent.
It is one of the butlers from the place. Your trial will begin now. Please follow me.
I cartwheel out the door.
I'm following him.
He'll lead you to the Coliseum. And little on walkways, there's numbers from 1, 2, 3, and 4. When you're ready, please step on a number, and you'll be transported to your next scene.
Doesn't matter what number we step on.
Not in particular, no.
What number would you like?
My gut is telling me just go based off of the way that we were told the information.
Okay. So
So myself first, then Leono, then Lili, then you.
okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. So unless you got some other idea, that's just gut feeling.
I'll follow your judgment.
I'll agree to that.
Yeah. So you go to 1, you go to 2, you go to 3, and I'll go to 4.
Let's do it.
Alrighty. Good luck. Have fun. Let the entertainment begin. And the circle that you're standing on will light up in like kind of like a beam of light, like you're being beamed up to a spaceship. Just happens, and you just go.
Alright. So, strength is Ash.
Guys, a fly.
What's bothering?
You're in the middle.
Aw, hey, bud.
Hey, bud.
How do you think I felt?
Look, if we're gonna do it, we're not gonna do it in front of her. I mean, Travis.
Thank you.
Until.
You needed the views.
Listen, you've been giving me side eye.
Fine.
Whoa!
You have to go to a different
Stop
website.
being the biggest tease in the world.
Yeah.
Hasn't he been through enough?
No.
I feel really...
Man, you weren't here in the beginning.
I feel so
I've
fucking
been
attacked at this
teased.
table right now, and I don't appreciate it.
Okay.
I just work.
Do we have to go back to the 1 hour wait? Oh man, that's a story I gotta tell you a different time.
I was waiting for the water to
is
So close.
That applies to so many things that happened in the last 30 seconds.
and speed.
That was very close.
All
Are
right.
you okay, buddy?
Yeah.
You
Fine.
sure?
Yeah. I'm great. I'm fine. We're good.
He goes,
You sure?
Yep. Theater nerds.
Be moody.
switch on,
I thought you said B movie, like the
No.
movie actually called B movie.
Yeah, there is the B movie.
There's actually a movie called B movie.
Yeah, the B movie. B-E-E.
Oh,
B movie.
I'm thinking like the letter B.
No.
You like
Yeah,
jazz?
Yeah, the... You like jazz?
I don't remember. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
What?
buddy.
What am I supposed to do? What do you even say?
Buddy.
All right.
Peter's never seen
So-
a B movie.
For those of you
Neither
who
have I,
are
technically.
still here,
What
and
the
listening,
fuck?
But I know a
we
lot
will be viewing kind of this map here a little bit more.
I know enough to be cultured.
What you guys can see.
Uncultured.
If you are watching and you can see it clearly, awesome. If you can't, say it in the chat so we can increase the screen for you, which might take away half the table, but it's okay. We want to make sure you guys at home can see.
It's okay. It's
Um,
alright.
For our players here, we'll start with the one on the outer rings, which is Lili and Julius. Lily's all the way over there. Julius all the way over here.
Oh, that's me?
Yes. You two are on separate platforms. You are on a wooden one, connected by wooden walls. The path you see in front of you and off to the side is not there. I'm just not going to keep taking them off and putting them back on. You are on a stone platform. To your right, there's nothing. It's a gap, so there's a chasm. Can't see it. And on your left is a chasm. You can't see it as well. You can
Like
see
directly
across
5 feet across from us, or like this whole thing?
the strip.
Like the grass?
Oh, the grass is not there. It's just a chasm.
Yeah, that's...
So our platform extends all the way to these edges?
Yes. Sorry. I
Okay,
didn't
okay,
explain
okay.
exactly
Yeah.
the word.
Yeah.
So the wooden platforms, all of that is visible. Everything else is chasm.
No, the
Not
platforms
visible.
aren't. It's just the
Not right now.
larger square that we are on.
Just the
Yeah,
square.
Just
Got
the
it.
square you're on.
Okay, got it.
Okay. That being said, sorry, I was just moving that. I'm gonna have to stand for.
I was just
some of this.
clarifying whether it was the literal square we were standing on or the larger one.
Yeah, that's fair.
A lot to work.
Yeah, not the 5 foot, but the 20 foot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Our good friend Lionel, you are in what seems to be a hallway that stretches in the center. You're a little bit over here on this left side.
Over here.
Yep.
Further over.
In front of you is sacks and rags. On your left are 2 drum barrels of ale. Well, you can say soon because you can smell it. On the far left is a bulletin board. On your right is a table with 2 barrels and 2 adventuring sacks. In the upper corner on your right is a red fox. On your left is a black wolf. That is what currently you see in that one strip.
Okay. I'm not gonna remember all that.
Well, luckily it's exactly what you can see. If you can see over here, you can see that's exactly what it is.
All right. I'll do my best.
Asher, unfortunately, he is not here at the current moment, and we kind of need to start with him. But for you guys, he is, for player knowledge, because your characters do not see where each other are.
This is.
He is on a circular platform about 5 feet wide, with 4 hooks in the ground, ranging from numbers of 1, 2, 3, and 4. That being said, we'll go ahead. Luckily, since this is a competition, you guys will be able to determine in what order you go.
Okay. Do you want the outside to do the outsides first and see what's going on?
If you want, but again, currently, this is not here. It is just all black. You're just on a platform by yourself, as big as this platform.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. Only on that square.
Yep. You only have a square to work with.
Well, we kind of need somebody else to be doing stuff. It's unfortunately I wish it would have been Dom, but is there anything? I wonder if there's anything for you that you might be able to do first. So it could be we did go in the order that we go with, or do we just for this first one start with you and see if there's anything that you can gather? I don't know if there's any.
Yeah, let's.
As you're kind of thinking in your head and everything, because obviously you're by yourself for a second, I'm assuming you each will kind of like have a little mental plan going. You will hear over like a PA system. Please choose the order in which you will play for the next 6 rounds.
Oh, Jesus fuck.
So whatever order you guys decide will be the order you will go in for the next 6 rounds.
What am I looking at? I'm sorry.
All good. So you are in the center. You are surrounded by apparently darkness. Hello, my friend. I don't know why I keep doing that.
Does your phone keep blocking at all?
Play that funky music, white boy.
No, I mean
Okay.
it's everything's fine. I mean
Okay.
it's the same setup we use for Magic.
Yeah.
Just keep an eye.
Yeah.
We'll just keep an eye.
So the walls are stone that you can see. They're about 10 feet away from you.
Okay.
You're in a 5-foot circle. You have 4 hooks, like circular hooks, labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Am I like chained to the?
You are not. So you're
Okay.
free movement, so you can turn, grab, and lift up
Oh,
on
okay.
these things.
So the hooks are on the ground.
Yeah.
But, okay.
And then you hear over the speaker, please pick the order in which you will go in the next 6 rounds.
I think.
So this is where players will decide.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we stick with you going first
Okay.
because I'm pretty sure I know how this is gonna work.
I trust you.
don't
No, I'm kidding.
I don't. I
No,
don't
I'm
know.
kidding. So Asher first.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna write
Yeah.
this up here for me.
Yeah, I'm writing it on my.
Asher should go first.
Okay.
Asher.
Everything
Who's
in me
next?
wants just to go peer over the edge. Because she would not think it through.
Yeah. I think it needs to be either one of us that goes next. So I would say, if you want to go second, you can go second.
It's like,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even just in character, Lily would not wait very long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Then Julius.
Let's get you next.
Wait.
So not-
Yes.
I will
Julius
be.
last.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put me last. I'll be
Asher, Lily, Leono, Julius. That was our order.
Yeah.
So I don't have to keep asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can just look. Alright. Okay. So, for round 1, go ahead and roll me a d20. Just a flat d20. This is just
Nat 20.
awesome.
Yeah. That was wow.
In
First roll
only
the
your square,
Okay.
you were here. You are able to ask 1 question in 6 words.
So,
Without dying.
so out of character,
Yes.
just so I know kind of how to frame my question. The hooks
So let me draw it because I think that's going to be better for me.
are the so the hooks, are they perpendicular here, or is it lining up with where the dice are at?
No, that's just for. Oh, yes. So, they're more like rings. Sorry.
Yes.
The ring hooks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like kind of like monkey bars, but upside down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to see, like, in my mind, right, is it lined up the exact same way the dice are at, so that way, or is it like the center here where it's not even with the dice right
so
now?
if you're facing this way,
Yeah.
1's here, 3's here. I think it should be 2 and 4.
So it's even with the dice.
Yes.
Okay.
The dice is just a visual aid.
Got it. What significance do the hooks have?
To stabilize your friends from falling.
Oh, fuck. Do I have
You're way too excited about
do I have any indication of the 1, 2, 3, 4? Because I don't want in that game. Okay.
No.
So then I'm gonna roll a d4, and then whichever one that it lands on, I'm gonna with both hands hold that hook up.
Alright.
4. So I will grab hook number 4.
So 4, since you're using it with 2 hands, roll a strength check with advantage.
Yeah, I can do that.
Do it.
Yep.
Pull that
Yeah.
hook. Pull it.
That's exactly what I thought it was.
12 plus. Where's my character sheet?
Right there.
Plus 4, 16.
Okay. So, question:
Answer.
how high are you trying to lift it? Because that would determine the DC.
How much tension is there?
Not a lot in the first tug,
Okay.
but you can feel that you safely assume with now being a bodybuilder and everything.
Yeah.
The higher it goes, the tougher it will be.
So, at what point do I start feeling the tension? Like, is it like knees, waist, chest? Like, where's like the first initial hit of tension?
Knees.
Knees?
That I will give you.
So then-
anything else I can't because then you will kind of gauge the DC.
Okay. So if I start feeling the tension at the knees, I think I'll lean back and then hold it at waist height and then keep trying to stabilize it at waist height.
Okay.
So that I have like a secure grip, so I know whatever I'm pulling, like it's like holding up enough, but then it's not like I'm not trying to fucking He-Man the hook out of there.
So pretty much if it was, so you're at a 2 pretty much right now.
Okay.
I'm assuming because 1 would be knees, then 2 kind of would be here.
Yeah, because if it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, like knees,
Yeah, we
waist,
can see.
chest, like head or / above,
Okay.
I'd say 2. Yeah.
2 is good. 16 does pass the 2.
Cool.
You see on your left side that a bridge is kind of forming in the chasm, but it's not fully there yet. So most of the bridge lines are on an incline. So then that would be your action.
Okay.
So you can't see anything.
Yeah.
You just know
Yeah.
it's there.
That's why I'm just pulling and gonna just see what happens and what works.
Okay.
So to keep everything in order, once you're done with your turn, just say pass. So we know that you are officially done with your turn. So I'm not assuming.
And because I have no other external stimuli, right? So I have no idea what else is happening.
Correct. You just
Pass.
Lily.
I'm going to go over to the edge of the chasm or whatever the edge of the platform is, and I would like to look down and see
Which
if I
side?
see anything. This side.
You just see darkness.
Is there anything on the side of the platform, or does it seem like it's like hovering?
Wooden. Just all wooden. This looks like it's a pure wooden platform.
Doesn't look like you could climb down it or anything.
I mean, if you have some claws. I mean, it's wood. You can just dig in, so.
Excuse me.
Oh.
You're excused.
Thank you. That's about the important part of this.
There's nothing else around. There's
That's
nothing
why you
else
put
around me,
these
right?
boys in there.
There's nothing else around me.
No, just that. I mean, besides the, I know I didn't connect it up, but there is
Yeah.
a wall, a half wall here,
Mhm.
and then no ceiling. I just didn't have enough pieces to fit on the board. the way I wanted it.
How dare you?
I will fart in your general direction.
That is a threat.
No, it's a
Your
promise.
mother was an actor, and your father smelled a velvet.
Because it will happen.
Well, at least give you a heads up. Be like, you need to move.
You need to leave.
I'll go grab the air freshener.
Not the air fryer.
Hang it right on the back.
That would be my Halloween costume this year. An air freshener.
New car smell.
It's better than mistletoe.
New car smell. Who this?
Is there anything on the other side of the half wall?
If you look in this area, same thing. So it's just another chasm. But you do obviously see from the distance this.
Okay.
So she can see that other platform. What about this other platform?
Same. Yeah, you can see the connecting platforms.
Okay.
Just for sake, there is, you know, a wall, I'll say 10 feet per wall. So there's a wall here, but it's 10 feet away.
Okay.
Okay. I'd like to take a piece of my food, and I'd like to throw it as far as I can into the opposite direction.
Alright, you upchuck it. It goes wee.
Okay. 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 I would like to sit on my stomach and stick my toes out over the edge and see if anything is there.
Something licks your feet.
Ew.
What the fuck?
The DM's poorly veiled fetishes.
Don't get me started.
Lumpy and those.
Buddy.
The thing
I
licked
draw
my
a
feet.
line.
Do you?
And feet is where I draw the line.
Most respectable fetish to least respectable fetish.
Yeah, we know that's bullshit.
I don't.
And that's what you hear.
I would like to kick my foot in the general direction of whatever liked me.
You do, and there's no contact or anything, but you hear.
Please come back, can I have a ride? And then I guess I'll just sit and wait and see what happens.
Alright.
So
Pass.
you just have to say the word pass.
Yeah. If the thingy is not coming back and doing anything, then yes.
Okay. Liano.
Lion.
Liano.
It's my turn. Alright, I'm in the corridor, right? I'm in this corridor of doors. A core. You said there was a bulletin board, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna go check the bulletin board out. Does it have any useful information on it?
It is a bulletin of hunts. So you see a hunt for a dark, a wanted post. It's pretty much a quest objective of a hunt. The first one that knows your eye that you catches is the hunt for the child in the river. The next one is the hunt for the monstrous man and beast combination. The other one is for a hunt for the fanged monster who rips children apart.
Can you tell me a little bit more about the wanted poster of the child in the river?
Do you pick it up?
Yeah, sure.
You pick it up and you hear connection established. And then you hear, my licked feet!
Hello?
From Lili, sorry.
This is what I thought these would do.
So you hear in your head,
Hello?
connection complete.
Can you hear me?
Oh, again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Alright. This is weird. I picked up a poster that I guess vaguely described you, and now I can talk to you in my head.
Wait, how did they describe me?
River child. Yeah.
Huh? I mean, that sounds pretty accurate from what I've said, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what you see around you?
There's like a square, and it's wooden, and I'm standing on it.
Okay.
And then there's just empty space, and the weird creature that licked my foot, it ran away very rudely. And
Alright.
he's somewhere in the abyss. That goes down, I don't know how far.
Alright. Do me a solid and don't find out how far that goes down.
Do you wish to continue conversation for the hunt? If so, please deposit 5 gold.
Listen, I'll call you back in a minute.
So, I
Disconnected call.
Yeah, I put the paper back up. Is this... Was that my action?
Yes, that was part action.
Okay. And you said these barrels had rum in them, right?
The smell of rum.
They smell of rum. Alright. And... The wolf and the fox, those are real? They're not like statues or
They're
anything?
just
like that?
trophy heads
Okay.
in the corner. And as you now on that side, it's a library, 4 shelves with tons of books and some chests against a wall.
Gotcha. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I use my bonus action to check through the books on the wall here? See if there's anything useful?
Sure, check. Oh, investigation. Sorry, no. Perception. I got it eventually.
You got there. I believed in
3.5
you.
have an S.
Yep. You think after all these years I would
You'd think, but
have it.
you know, it is what it is. You said investigation check.
Perception.
You said perceptivation.
Yep.
I can do that. What does a 12 get me?
So I need to know exactly what you're looking for.
It gets you 12 books. Here's the name of all of them and their author.
First book, The Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Probably not that one.
Brought to you by Hemlock.
Hemlock.
Second book, The Diary of a Somewhat Charming Kid by Hemlock Jr.
I think
Third book is The Diary of a Middle-Aged Man
we'll
by
go ahead and skip through the series here.
The Diary of How Asher Became Swole.
I could save that one for later because that's a little curious. Nothing to note here.
As you're kind of still looking, go ahead and roll me a d20.
Joke's on you, it's another perception check. You didn't like the first one?
What does a 13 get me?
In your head, you may ask one question, but with 4 words.
One.
Good luck. You may ask a question with 4 words. With using 4 words. Good luck. Possibly.
Man.
I like it. I've never had that as a mechanic before, and it's just like, I like it.
Hey,
How can I... No. Can I assist Julius?
yes.
That's great. How? I know. I had
Good
to.
try.
I had to. Alright, that's an action, that's a bonus action, that's a
But
movement.
currently, with the 12 on your roll, nothing intriguing that would actually pop out.
Alright. That was on me. I got it. Pass turn.
In your head, you may ask a question using roll me a d20.
12?
One word.
Why?
What?
There is actually a right answer to this question.
Orb?
Orb?
Okay. Or there are currently 4 orbs hidden.
Forbes.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? If you can hear me, it looks like there's a bridge somewhat forming, but it's not complete. Gonna go up to it, and does it seem like it can? It seems like, can it hold my weight if it's starting to go like this?
Oh, that's how it is. It's already like that.
Yeah, no, that's what
Oh.
I'm asking. I'm asking in its current structure.
If you are fast enough.
If I'm fast enough.
Each square on the bridge is 10 feet. No one was going to get there yet. I had to wait until Julius' turn.
Yeah. I just gotta go for it. Gotta go speed.
Dash,
Alright.
So let's do it. We got 4. We gotta find. Gotta start somewhere.
Alright, so
4
what is your
legs are jumping.
full... So you're going to move 30? Oh no,
40.
40, and then you're going to dash.
Yep.
So 80.
Yep.
Dash across the chasm. Dash
One,
across the
2,
chasm.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Definitely going incline though. So go ahead and roll me
A jump.
a athletics check.
You can jump, baby. You got 4 legs for jumping.
And that's just what they'll do.
7.
You and you go. Your front and back hooves to kind of trip over each other, and you slide and hit the bottom or the bridge part because 2 bridges coming together.
Yeah.
Now your whole body's there, which causes Asher to make a strength check to hopefully not drop the bridge.
With advantage since I'm holding with 2 hands?
Yes.
Cool. 21.
All right. You're able to. So you feel the increased weight, but you're able to get it. What the bridge does is it pinballs you back to your location. So it just kind of hits you back up and starts you back at the beginning.
I had to try.
Yeah. No. Really good.
So
Yeah. It was a good try. No, it was very.
I had to do
He's a
something.
Pegasus.
You got
now.
80 feet.
Yeah.
So that is very fucking impressive.
Okay, well, I need the bridge to be a little bit stronger. If you can hear me. Hello?
Do I hear him?
Pass.
Nope.
Because I know it's time to pass.
Okay. Back to Asher.
Could I hear him?
Nope.
So, obviously, like, out of game knowledge, like, trying to, like, understand where Asher's thought process is. So he's holding here, feels the weight dip, so he steadies himself, and then now it's back to normal. Now there's no that extra weight.
Correct.
I'll flip my hand grip to where it's
Roll me a d20.
7.
The grip. Flip the grip. A flipper, the gripper.
Nothing this time.
Okay. I'm gonna flip my hand grip to where instead of from top it's underneath and pull it up and hold it to my chest. So 3.
For a strength check?
Yeah. For level 3. So
Oh, yeah.
instead of
So new strength check.
yeah.
So pretty much anytime you want to increase it, it will be a strength check.
23.
Yeah, so you got it.
Cool.
So now you see the platform fully rise straight up.
Thank you.
Fuck, this is heavy.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
You can see it's gonna get even heavier.
Great. Now I think this is working. Fuck.
Yeah.
Pass.
Okay.
There's a voice that hears me.
Roll me a d20.
That's you.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I think talking to God works.
I was gonna say I was too busy thinking about Julius being like, God, and he hears me.
What?
Thank you, God. Thank you, God.
Is it roll a d20? Not adding anything,
No,
just
it's
straight.
fine.
Yeah, it's a 3.
I'm going to the library for a week after this.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing happens when that. All right. So what do you want to do?
Nothing's changed, right?
Nothing has changed.
Lino, where'd you go? Hello?
The number you are trying to reach has been disconnected.
Story of my life.
I'd like to hold a piece of food out over the edge.
So your feet.
No, just hold a piece of food out over the edge like a normal person.
Wait, you hold it out on the edge. Nothing.
What am I supposed to be doing here? I bet I was supposed to be doing something endurance-y. I don't know how to... Am I just supposed to sit here and endure it?
The simplest puzzle ever.
That's the endurance. Can Lily stand still for a minute? Can Lily stand still for 60 seconds?
Probably not.
I mean, right now she's doing a solid job. She hasn't moved from one spot.
She's gonna start diaper walking on the little wall.
Well, I mean, 6 seconds ago she didn't move. She went from the corner over here to the edge over
Oh,
here.
yeah. Okay. But now she's gonna move back, so she's not really enduring one spot.
I'm getting up on the wall. I'm going to sit on it.
You tell me.
Can't actually sit on a wall.
Okay. You're God, I don't know.
Sorry. See, Travis, I am a god.
Paint me a picture with your words, damn it.
I did. I created you.
Oh.
Their relationship is weird.
Yeah, it is. The result of it, I'm so gassy.
Understatement of the year.
That's why we don't go out in public together.
Yeah, that's it.
It's not complete
Beat me to it.
opposite work schedules or anything.
No, definitely not.
Hmm.
Got anything?
My moment. No, I'm just gonna pass. Sorry guys, there's no original thoughts in my head right now.
Yeah. Alright, that's me.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah. You said down this hall was nothing but books, right? Nothing but a library.
There's books,
library
like
book
about three
things.
chests on the ground in between the shelf, and go ahead and roll me another d20.
Another D20. 19.
Ooh. You may ask a question in using 6 words.
6 words. How can I assist my team?
With knowledge, communication, and finding the keys.
Finding the keys.
You already have one of the things you need.
Well, let's see. I know I can talk to them using the bulletin board. I should probably try and get in contact with one of the smart ones.
That would be me.
The number you have reached has been discussed.
Yeah, now.
Eugene's no longer a playable character. Please try again.
Alright, I'm gonna head back to the
My name is
bulletin board.
Eugene.
Ooh, what's in this little box?
I'm the blonde one.
Ow, that hurt.
I knew I'd get him. Got him.
Oh, the ice cream shifted to one side of my mouth.
I am gonna pick up the poster for Julius. Yes, for Julius. I'm gonna pick up that poster.
Connection established. You have one call.
Hello?
Hey, it's Leon.
Oh, did you hear me?
No,
Oh.
but I hear you now.
Okay, good. So,
Can you hear me now?
a bridge just apparated out of nowhere, and it wasn't quite as stable right now. But right now it looks really good, so I'm gonna just try and just sprint down towards it. There are 4 orbs that we need. That's all I know so far.
All right. I was able to get in contact with Lilith last time. She said there was nothing around her. She was on some kind of platform, and that both sides it was just an abyss. Does that sound similar to you?
Yeah. Okay. So it looks like Lily and I are doing the same type of thing.
Thank you.
We're doing the same type of thing.
All right.
So it looks like whoever is controlling the bridge is the one that's... Because you're not doing anything, you're just talking, right?
Right.
So I guess you're communicating with Asher.
Haven't yet.
I would assume he's the only person that can do the
To
bridge.
continue this call, please deposit spells, life, or gold.
Oh man, last time it was just gold. Yeah, I'll talk to you in a bit.
Okay.
Disconnected.
Disconnect. Yeah. And then on that piece of paper, you will see payment is gold, life, or spells.
And then I can assume on Lilith's is the same
gold.
thing. Just gold.
Just
okay.
gold.
Alright. And do I have time to pick up Asher's paper too?
Using your paper is an action, so you still have your bonus action.
Okay. Alright, and there was nothing of note in the library. Actually,
Second turn.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna go back and try to open up one of those chests.
Alright. It is. So it is locked.
It's locked?
Yes.
How dare it? How dare it be locked? Can I smash it open?
Do you say "how dare it" out loud?
No.
Okay. And you. Turn 2.
Smart move.
I am always smart. Except when I'm not. And that's only sometimes. So is this just an attack roll on
Yep.
it? Okay. My first attack roll of the game. What does an 8 get me?
You go to swing it, but you realize you were already all out of actions, so you kind of have a muscle spasm,
Oh yeah, that's
and you
right.
don't do anything, so you kind of stop midway.
Yeah, that's
Stop.
right. You got me.
Have a time.
And I don't have any bonus actions where I can do something.
A bonus action would be. Your bonus action was talk. Oh no, you didn't talk. Never mind. Yeah, because we'll say a bonus action or an action will be how you use the scrolls, so you can determine which one you want or the hunts. So a 8 we will say is your action, your attack roll. So let's just say you go, you misjudge the distance ever so sillily and just came up like 3 inches too short.
Ever so silly. I just smacked the ground. Ah. I pass.
All right, Julius.
Okay, again,
Roll
going
a
for
d20.
it.
Get to Stepping Horseman.
16.
Okay. Trying to think of a nice way to say this.
I don't like that.
Were you off the screen?
Friend, oh foe.
Fucking
No,
Christ.
that was on the little screen.
I would like a friend.
Roll me a d6.
2.
Okay. Friend is on their way.
Who's friend?
Okay. Book it.
Okay. What's your AC?
Low. I'll pull it up. 15. Oh no. Because I didn't take the armor with me, I haven't unequipped my armor. So I don't think I have that
Cool.
anymore.
Inventory.
I forgot you can unequip from there.
Yeah.
I usually have to go back. Or just go, this gives me a plus what? Okay, just minus it from
I
there.
literally unequipped all of my weapons so that I knew what I was using.
Yeah,
for my attack.
I unequipped everything.
12.
As you go to...
Oh, 10.
Okay.
Shit.
As you go to sprint, you hear just out from like the ground below you a burst, like something came out from the ground of the stone and has wrapped itself around you and cradled you, and brings a little wooden sign that says, "Your friend is here to keep you safe." And it's a large vine-y tree just cradles you like a baby.
Okay. I'd like to cross.
It flips the sign. Negative. Crossing is dangerous. Here is safe. You requested friend. Friend is here. Friends keep friends safe.
Big ass fucking sign.
Brought to you by Asher.
Can I attempt to escape?
Yes, since you did no action so far, except for move.
Alright, let's try and escape.
So it would be a...
Acrobatics or athletics for me?
I think since it would be technically a grapple for me, I think I'm acrobatics, and you would need to do...
No, if you're the aggressor, you would be the athletics. Or grapple. The target must succeed on a strength dex. It chooses which saving throw. DC is 8 plus proficiency bonus plus strength, or it has the grapple condition. So if I'm trying to escape, I think I have to...
Athletics or acrobatics?
Okay, so I only get one of the two. You get either one. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. If you're trying to maintain the grapple, it's only athletics. If you're trying to escape, you can use athletics or acrobatics.
Yes. I don't know why acrobatics, for some reason my brain thinks is a strength.
That's what athletics is for, is strength. Acrobatics is dexterity, because you can either force your way out of a grapple or wriggle out of it. Wiggle.
It's 16 acrobatics.
16
16 will
wiggles.
pass.
Okay.
So you're able to boom. Luckily, you didn't go anywhere, so you still have your full movement, but you don't have any action. You don't have your action. You have your bonus action, but not your action.
Yeah, unfortunately I can't do anything with the bonus action, so let's start booking it.
Alright, so 40 feet instead of 80?
Start hooving it.
Yeah.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 2 strength savings throws from you. It's one every 20 feet.
First one. 16.
Passes.
Second one. 12.
That does not pass.
Also passes.
So it lowers one, so you're now at an incline. But we'll see what happens on Dom's turn because not yet, but you feel that yeah.
Okay.
Movement. Can you do anything with your bonus action?
No, I don't think I can. So I'm gonna pass for now, and then I'll see if there's anything else I can do in the future.
All right, back to Asher. So now since you've been holding this for 3 turns now, I am going to need you to make me a strength saving throw to just maintain pretty much the deadlift. In general, this isn't gonna be whether you pass. Yeah. Oh my god, words.
Fucking 9.
Alright, I'll let you determine. So you do feel that you're losing your grip. If you want to pull it back up, you'll just be at a flat roll. It wouldn't be with advantage. Or you can keep the advantage, but you will suffer a condition. You can think about it as your powder worn off,
Yeah.
and now it's just all skin and that metal on skin.
I'm suffering from a condition.
Called weakness.
Or you can just completely drop it.
Being a wiener.
Can I have Mimi give me a hand?
Oh, yeah, you do have the mimic.
I do.
You got 6 words to convince her. Because this is happening relatively quick.
I'm just gonna eat this chip.
Help me, we'll get food after.
Persuasion. Because you used the word after.
I don't have food now.
Yeah, but she doesn't like the after part.
7.
So let's see.
Because it's -1.
Alright, I'm good. Locked in.
I don't know why I chose the loudest thing.
Oh, you are a very lucky man.
6.
5.
Fuck.
So you will see the tongue wrap around your hands,
Oh my.
and then the saliva will come and kind of like powder inside your hands to let you now have a positive for this one turn.
Oh, I fucking love you.
All right,
Whoever's
so
on this needs to lose some fucking weight.
go ahead and give me a strength check. This one, so you're back at an advantage now.
Cool.
For this roll, and hopefully you do good with that.
19.
All right, back up. So the bridge is back up, and you get a little jump to your step because it flings you a little bit, but not all the way back.
Woohoo!
But now with the little fling up, you do feel.
Pass.
All right. All right, Lili, who's still stranded alone. What can I get to you?
Someday.
I mean, this is perfect for an endurance test.
Of sorts.
Endurance.
Hey, I'm trying.
do nothing.
I'm trying.
It's like watching TV going, all right, team, you can get to me, you can get to me. Nope. Okay, you can do it again. Come on. An hour later. Hurry the fuck up, I have the answer.
She's last in the relay race. Just watching everybody else run. It'd be nice to really get that right about now.
Oh, why is everyone else having fun but me?
Oh, friends.
What are they good for?
Absolutely nothing.
I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy to just shake the ground around me and just and then I'm going to take some of my holy water and I'm going to throw a little bit off the cliff to see what happens, and then I'm going to do cartwheels around the platform.
Alright, yeah. So, ground shakes, throwing holy water and cartwheels. But
I'll check in with Leo again and be like, hello, are you there?
As you're doing the cartwheels, go ahead and roll me a d20.
Okay.
Again, flat
Come
roll.
on, you Lord. Do something, please. It's another 3.
You may ask a question using one singular word.
Oh wait, what's the situation with exhaustion?
Oh, yeah, because you didn't...
It's disadvantage on skill checks, I believe. It should say in the exhaustions.
Oh, disadvantage on ability checks.
Yeah.
But this is not an ability check.
Oh, okay.
It's just a d20 roll.
She said using what?
You can ask a question
One-word
using
question.
one
Okay.
word.
Why?
Hi?
Why?
Oh, why? For the entertainment of Midas and his guests, participate in the Midas games to build character, teamwork, organization skills, and to grow stronger.
Well, I already knew that. Hello?
Sorry, I am not your god.
I also already knew that. Is that though?
Yes.
I asked you another question. You still there? Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Suck it, nerd.
Nerd got sucked.
I thought it was funny.
Very well timed.
It was well timed. Okay, pass.
Alrighty, Leo.
That's me. All right. I'm gonna pick up the last paper off the board.
Alright.
And that's for Asher.
You hear Mimi going, "Hey buddy, you got a phone call?"
Oh, fuck, not now.
Okay, I'll answer it. Hello?
Hey, it's Leon.
Oh, hi Leon.
Wait. Isn't this
He's
supposed to be-
busy.
Put him on, please.
Okay. So she retracts it, so it
Oh, shit.
a little bit, and it goes back, and you hear, "Hi, he's connected."
Hey, what are you doing right now?
No, holding up.
All right, I think you might be holding something that Julius is on right now.
Oh, you don't fucking say. Tell him to
Listen.
lose weight.
Shut the fuck up and listen.
No party shitting.
Whatever you... Goes without saying, whatever you do, don't drop him.
I think you should drop him. What's the worst that can happen? He gets cut in half? That sounds like a great plan.
All right, you're the last person that I've been able to get in contact with. I don't know how much longer I will have to talk to you, and I don't know what they'll ask of me to continue the call. So, is there anything you can think of right now? What do you have around you?
I got hooks, and apparently I'm holding platforms. I don't fucking know. Because if I'm holding up Julius, he needs to be quick, because I'm about to drop this thing.
All right. You've got hooks and holding platforms. Have you tried all the hooks?
I've only tried the one.
You damn sure picked the right one, didn't you?
I picked one.
All right. All right. That's all I need to know for now.
To continue this call, please insert gold,
Okay.
a goal, or hair.
Gold, life or magic, goal or hair.
Goal, like a goal,
Yeah.
and hair. Or hair.
Okay. All right. Those are very oddly specific.
I'm going through a lot.
Aren't we all?
You shave your head.
I'm also gonna say something once this game's over. It's fucking funny as fuck what's going on right now.
Yeah.
You better hope you remember.
All right. When we
Remember
sit
what?
down this way, there were
I mean, that's just crawling secretly.
barrels that may be filled with rum. What was on the far side again?
That looks like
Never realized how heavy a
adventurer's
horse is
workbench.
until you carry him on
A
a
workbench.
bridge.
Okay.
So on
Yeah,
the far
didn't
right.
you
Yeah.
used to have a pet horse?
So it's barrels
I
of
did.
rum, rags, and
I
bags.
didn't fucking deadlift the horse.
Workbench for the red foxes.
All right.
It has adventuring gear on it.
Okay, I'm gonna head over to the workbench. I already used my action to talk, so I can't. Is there anything I can do with my bonus action there?
You can still like search, still like do something.
Yeah.
But your movement still does count, so you can only move about 30.
I should have enough.
So your squares are 5 feet appropriately. Your squares are
Yeah.
appropriate.
So I was at
Their
the
squares are
board.
not.
It's 35.
Oh, perfect.
Because
Oh, it's
I'm
35?
yeah, I got
Nice.
35.
I also have 35.
So it's 5,
that's
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It doesn't quite get me there.
So in between the rags, bags, and a barrel.
All right.
Bags and hacks.
Let me search that barrel.
All right, go ahead and make me a investigation check.
I will investigate the check.
'Cause now you're looking into the barrel. Well, investigating the barrel.
What does a 9 get me as I open up the barrel?
As you open the barrel, it's full of what are these? Pistachios.
Pistachios.
Which is a full barrel of pistachios.
Can I eat one?
Yeah,
I eat one.
tastes good.
All right, cool. Pass.
All right, Julius.
I got pistachios,
Roll me a D20.
a workbench, a library.
11.
I can talk to
You may
dudes.
ask a question using 4 words.
Where are the orbs?
Currently, they are directly under the platforms.
Oh, fuck. Fuck you.
Apparently Rachel redeemed a trade.
For me? Ah, so kind. Should really
Treat
change
us.
that now.
Treat us, treat us,
Actually-
treat us.
You're still on the platform.
Yeah, so this is what I'd like to do.
Okay.
I'd like to, in a series of using the long jump in the rules,
Okay.
I can run 10 feet and then make a jump
Okay.
equal to my strength 4, which is 8. But I'm gonna try and do that because it seemed like me running across made it more difficult. So by jumping and not being on the platform so long, maybe that will help with stability. So I'd like to do a succession of run 10 feet, jump 8, run 10 feet, jump 8, until my move and my action to dash are completed.
Okay, let's see the distance.
That would be
Move 10, jump 8.
18,
So,
36, 54,
72.
72,
So
and then using the rest of the 8.
here ish.
It would be 80 feet in total is what I'm going to be moving.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. You were here, right?
Yeah, I
that
was
was the
there.
40.
Okay. So you're attempting to do 80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd be 1. Because it's sorry, it'd be 1,
One.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was a little off.
Almost there.
So in that case, you're gonna need still to do. So it'll be 1. Four strength checks.
Yeah. And I don't know if that's any different, but
Because you.
The treats for Lili. For bravely enduring her solitude.
So go ahead and do me 4
My
strength checks.
treat.
that?
I'm going to eat my treat.
We'll start with the running first.
Double it up.
All right.
No, 20.
Correct. All right, that one works there.
I am so.
And then now these are for the jumping up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down.
I never know.
Yeah.
17.
Pass, but barely.
7.
So on the second jump, you land, and then you, Ash, you just draw. It just goes straight back into the ground.
Yeah.
The bridge below you just, and you fall. Roll me a d4.
You too.
Do it.
You
did it.
Let's go ahead and move. Can you move him right over to the square next to you, Ramon? That one, yep.
You will land, and you will take some fall damage. You'll take 10 fall damage.
Is he prone?
Yeah, he's prone. But hey, you see Julius on the other side of the platform now,
Oh yeah.
wounded.
Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! There's other people. Wait. It's not my turn, so I can't really say anything.
If he opens the dialogue, that reaction was fine.
I don't think I can do anything else. So fast.
All right, Asher. Well, on turn 4.
I have an idea.
Roll me a d20. That your idea?
8.
You may ask a question using 6 words.
Ooh, he counting.
Ooh, he's vibing.
Can I stabilize hooks into ground? My thought process being like, can I pull it to the length that it needs to and like literally like shove it in the ground? Like ideally, right? In my mind's eye,
Yeah.
pull all 4 to the center and like stand on it and like hold it enough to hold it like all in a congruent like.
It's possible, but may rip you apart.
You want to have some fun?
I'm hungry.
Well, there's food on the other side of this.
Hey.
And I'm gonna start with I'll start with these 2. So it'll be 3 and 4 because I was already at 4 and that one just kept dropping. So start off with those, 1 in each hand, and I'm pulling them towards the center instead of trying to just lift them straight up.
So 3 and 4.
Alright, just for my knowledge, just so I am aware.
Yeah,
Perfect. I'll just do here because there's no one here. Alright, 3 and 4 are trying to be lifted.
yeah. What I'm trying to do is
So
pull them.
3 goes. Oh, 4 goes this way. 3 goes that way. Perfect. Okay. There we go.
So I'm pulling them instead of pulling straight up, pulling them
Back.
horizontally, and then trying to like position them in the center to hold it down.
Alright, so you can either do separate strength checks or one congruent strength check. If you do the one congruent one, the DC will be higher. But if you do them separate, it will just be more rolling, but the normal DC of what I have.
I'll just do individual.
Okay, so which one's first?
4, since that was the one I was already pulling before.
Okay.
On here. 19.
Alright, that one is successful to go up to where you wanted it.
Cool.
So this one will be Thor 3.
11.
That one only goes to 1 on that one. So unfortunately you got 1
So I
longer.
got 4 locked in.
And then 3 you just can't. It's now becoming difficult to reach 3. Because you started with both of them.
Yeah.
But now 3 is pretty much fully extended arm. And 4 you're trying to put to the ground.
Can I use my bonus action to shove the hook of 4 like into the ground and
It is stone.
I'm aware.
Okay.
I'm He-Man, like trying to shove it into the stone to like secure it without me holding it.
No, that's Merlin.
You can try. It would be a very high DC. Let's go. Yeah, you can always try.
This whole thing is pissing me off, and I'm like just trying to I'm like whatever I can do to stabilize shit. Yeah, no 7.
You try, and it just seems like you're rubbing it against.
Yeah, so that's out of the fucking question.
Good thought process, though.
Yeah, trying to do whatever I can to see what sticks.
Yeah. At least you got 4 up, though. 4 is still up.
Yeah,
That's solid.
so pass.
All right, Lily.
Ready. Okay, so I just saw you. Julius?
Oh, hello.
Did you get that? Have you been here the whole time?
No, but listen, there are platforms, and it seems like Asher is creating the bridges for us to cross, but it seems to be difficult. So, if there's a platform on your side, you don't want to fall into the empty space.
There's something down there that licked my foot.
That could be the orb. There are 4 orbs that we need, and they're located under the bridges. I don't know what that means.
The orbs have tongues.
No idea.
That's what I thought.
But yeah, just wait for a bridge, and try to run across as fast as you can. The longer you're on the bridge, the harder it becomes for him, I guess.
If the orbs are down there, we need the orbs. So should we go get the orbs?
Well, I don't know where the orbs specifically are. That was just one of the questions I got, and there's 4 of them. I don't know how to get the orbs from there.
Okay.
You doing okay?
Yeah.
Oh, and if you do end up falling, I got moved to a different platform and fell, and it hurts pretty bad. So
Also, you didn't just stay down there?
no,
Oh.
I was kind of thrown here.
Oh, that changes a lot. I was just gonna go try to get the orbs.
Well, maybe there's something across the bridge. It looks like the one that I was at, which is way over there. There's a bridge over there. I didn't see anything in the middle. Maybe there's something on the other side. So if you get a bridge and go to the other side, maybe there's something there.
Okay, cool, great, awesome. Are you okay?
I'll be okay. I just got to be more careful. And I was going as fast as I can. Oh, don't do long jumps. Don't do those.
Roll me a d20.
Don't turn the bridge I'm trying to hold up into a trampoline into the fucker.
Aw, that's all I wanted to do.
I had to
16.
try.
No,
You may ask
honestly,
a question
I like the
in
idea,
6
but
words.
I'd like the consideration of trying to stay off the
How
bridge
do
as
I
much
get the
as possible.
orbs?
You must find the switch located where the fox, the wolf, the frog, and the owl reside.
I don't see any of those things.
Big brain moment.
Hello? Can you, like, give me any more specifications or tell me, like, where, wait, what? Okay, bye. Hey, Julius, do you know what happened to Leo? No, he was talking to me.
Oh, he seems to be our central hub of communications. I think he's the one that communicates with everybody, I guess.
Do you know how to find him? Because I keep talking to him and I don't think he hears me.
No, it seems like he can only talk to somebody one at a time. So, it must be limited.
Do you know anything about the fox and owl and the bear and a puppy?
Bear and a puppy.
Bear and a puppy.
Chicken!
Besides that they're animals, no. But if it has something to do with the trials, tell Leono, and maybe he can.
Leono, there's a frog and an owl and there's animals. Where are they?
I didn't hear that.
Ugh.
Wait for
Where
the
did
wait
you
for the
go?
connection.
Okay. Imagine I'm laying with my head kind of over the edge, just like this. Yeah.
Like your horns would be over the edge.
Yeah.
You hear.
Always say
Can I see
no
anything?
to that.
Well, you're laying backwards, right?
Yeah.
So your head, so they're on the backside of your horns, so you won't be able to see.
Okay. I didn't know if I look.
What if
like
I
this,
told you
can
I have
see.
eyes in the back of my head?
But what did you do when you just need to open your eyes and you forgot you had eyes in the back of your head?
What if I reach like this?
You feel a wet tongue.
Can you grab it?
You hear.
And I tried pulling it. It's just noises to me.
So you go to pull it, and just feel like one of those comedic cartoons where you just keep pulling tongue and just gets longer and longer and longer. You just keep
Like
hearing,
a piece of gum.
yeah, like a piece of gum, and you keep hearing descending.
So weird. I just let go. Ow! That's what you get. Okay, pass.
You know.
Gotta reread that. Alright, last turn I was approaching that adventurer's workbench. And now I finally made it there. What can I see? What?
You see two adventurers kits right off the back, side by side.
Alright. And for the class, can you tell us what's in an adventurer's kit?
Typical bedroll, backpack, ratchet, on the outside. It just seems like the bedroll, the backpack itself, some pouches on your left and right side. So
Okay.
not too much can describe of it. It's just the outside of it. You have to look in it if you want more context of it.
Gotcha. As I'm attempting to open up one of these bags, I look up at the fox and I go, what am I supposed to do with these?
Roll me a d20.
Oh. 4.
Please insert 5 gold for any questions you hear in your head.
You know, the other questions were free. I go ahead and put 5 gold
Into the fox?
into the fox's mouth, I guess.
It comes alive.
You know, part of me is surprised and part of me expected this. I'm not sure which is overtaking right now. What's up with the bags here?
It is a test, you see.
Well, yes, I see.
One is a bomb and one is not. By your observation, you must tell which one is real and which one is a boom.
Alright. That's fantastic. Okay.
If you guess incorrect, one of your teammates will suffer the damage.
Great. I guess I'm gonna investigate.
Oh, you only see with your eyes, not your hands.
I guess I'm gonna perception.
Perfect. 'Cause I am the fox, all in cunning.
Yeah, alright. What does a 15 get me?
You find the difference. That, the standard, like, bedroll,
Mm-hmm.
it's just kind of one, like, blanket, little head rest for you. This one comes with the false one comes with an extra accessory to it that you notice is not standard.
What is that extra accessory? It's a bomb.
Yes, actually.
Sorry, I had to answer my own question.
A little bit of the bomb's poking out.
Oh, what's that? What's that ticking noise?
What
Alright.
is your answer, right or left? The right one's the
Okay, I was gonna say, can you tell me which one was which?
the right one.
The right one was
Incorrect.
incorrect.
So
That one.
it's
I
the wrong
point at
one.
the incorrect one.
Ah, good eye, good eye. You
That's the
are
bomb.
correct. And it just goes poof. You may freely talk to one person for 10 minutes. Or until I deem your conversation becomes annoying.
10 minutes.
Oh my god.
Place the scroll on the circle. There's a little communication circle there. You just gotta put which scroll you want.
Alright, well, I know talking to Asher isn't gonna do much for me. I know talking to Asher isn't gonna do much for me because he's in the middle there. I'm gonna open one with Julius.
Alright. You have another call from Leono, the lion.
Leono?
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, that hurt.
You alright?
I'm fine. Hey, listen. Is there something about a fox and a bear and what else was it?
An owl?
An owl?
Wait, you can hear him?
Yes.
Yeah, it was an owl and a fox and the frog and then a bear.
Any of those things mean anything to you?
Well, I just got done talking to a fox,
Okay.
and I have 10 minutes of talking with you.
Okay. Does that mean you can get open communication with all the other things?
Possibly. I just defused a bomb for this, so still working this out.
Okay. Okay.
What's going on out there?
We're still waiting. I've been moved away from a platform because a bridge fell.
Okay.
I got hurt pretty bad. Because I got thrown to a different platform, and I can see Lili. She's okay, but she keeps being licked by a mysterious tongue.
That. Alright. If you insist, I guess.
But apparently, she was the one that got the information about the fox and stuff.
Gotcha.
Wait, does he know what it means?
Yeah, he does. He knows what it means.
Well, it's the clue to how to get. You have to get to them in order to get the orbs.
You have to get to them in order to get to the orbs.
Yeah, they're the way to get the orbs.
They're the way to get the orbs, even though the orbs are under the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay. Orbs are under the bridge. There are 4 of them.
Right.
Apparently, you have to use those, and that's going to help us be able to get the orbs.
Right. Alright. I look up at the fox. How do I get the orb?
A payment is required. Send that bomb to one of your friends, and I will tell you for free.
Joke's on him.
You see, you know that, and I know that. But we're not the ones in control right now. And is there any other form of payment for that?
Sorry, I was so focused on the bomb. What was the original question?
How do I get the orb?
Ah! Play the game again. And I'll possibly tell you.
Defuse the bomb again?
Could be a new bomb. Could be a new game. But if you want me to tell you and you don't want to send a bomb to one of your friends, go over to Mr. Frog and find the red coin. But be wary, it may be a trap.
It's gonna spawn 7 more red coins, and you have to pick all those out.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Super Mario.
Alright, fine, DM.
Look, I've played enough Super Mario. You grab the one, it gives a chain. Once you get to the end of the chain, da 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 da.
15, 20,
Just
25,
remember
30,
manifestation.
35. Alright. Alright.
You know, they'll learn that in campaign 7, okay?
I'll be back.
I killed the party
Well,
7 times.
I have cut myself off from manifesting quite a few things.
Me too.
Just not
me
this.
too.
No, that one, the intrusive thought was not able to.
I don't quite make it to the frog at the other side of the room, but I'm in between the gold piles.
Alright. Love it.
Is there anything I can do here with a bonus action?
Give you a couple more movement to get to the frog, but
If you
that's about it.
insist.
Yeah, you won't be able to do anything else, but at least you'll get there.
Alright, I'm at the frog.
Perfect.
Pass
And
turn.
you hear connection ended. Alright. Julius! Julius!
There's nothing I'm going to be able to do, so I'm going to stand up and pass.
Okay.
Because there's going to be nothing I can do.
Alright, we're on 5. Asher.
I have an idea.
You always have
You
an
know,
idea.
last time I had an idea,
What?
I ended up causing so much pain to someone.
So did I.
You
So
also went to
myself.
a war.
So, because harebrained ideas, because I have no idea what's happening out there, I'm just trying to figure out how to hold as many of these as possible. I have rope in my bag. I would like to tie all of the hooks into one rope, like knotting around it, and then pull the rope.
Like nodding.
Sounds like a very interesting idea.
I have no way of knowing where they're at right now, so it's just, if I can hold all of them at once, then I don't have to worry about who's exactly where.
True. Alright, go ahead and roll me 4 individual, we'll say, dexterity checks for tying the rope.
Fuck, that'd be great if I didn't lose all my stats. Okay, not 20.
Heyo.
Not 1. Yeah.
I see.
It
I
was too
see.
good to be true. 11. 13.
1 is really, really good.
Thank you, I'm very talented.
1 is really, really bad.
Thank you, I'm very talented.
The other 2 are mediocre.
Thank you, I'm not very talented.
Not confident in one of them. Kind of confident in 2 of them, but very confident in the last one. It could work.
It could work.
May as well try.
Yeah. Alright, roll me a strength check.
Just flat since I'm carrying all of them. I assume.
Yeah.
Even though it's with both hands, I know I'm like carrying the weight of all. Fucking Christ. 8.
Okay. You, as you do it and fail, you hear, what a poor excuse for a soldier. And then you feel your muscles go from an 18 to a 16. But your 8 goes to 10.
I assume that was action, bonus action for tying the knots. Okay, then pass.
All right, Lily.
Alrighty. Damn it. Can you still talk to him?
No. Got disconnected.
Did he tell you anything of what you should do?
No, but it looks like he knows what they are, so he's probably going to try and solve those.
Did you notice anything change in our vicinity?
No.
Okay, okay. Just make sure.
Unfortunately, Asher did not get the bridge high enough to notice anything different.
Mm-hmm.
So you tried. No, it was a good idea. I liked it. You're thinking outside the box.
Trying to.
It's just the dice said no.
Yeah. And without knowing, like, because I can't metagame and be like, oh, well, they're over here, so I pull this one. Like, it's quite literally just how can I get as many level as possible, and then I can figure out the weight from there.
Right.
I'll just pass.
Leonardo.
No, really bad idea.
That's me. Let's talk to the frog.
Whoa.
Hello, sir. What's the puzzle for this area, I guess?
No puzzle. Just gotta bring me a snack.
A snack.
Yes. The
Okay.
one I want the owl has. So, get the snack from the owl, and I will give you what you need for the fox.
All right. All these gold piles around my feet and around this area, I guess.
Yeah.
Above table.
Oh.
Can I just do a quick perception check to see if I can see any red coins?
Yeah.
What does a dirty 20 get me?
As you're looking around, right? You kind of blinking. All the coins turn to red.
Huh. So every coin pile just turns red because I'm thinking of red coins. If I imagine them as blue coins, what happens?
Roll me another d20.
What does a dirty 8 get me?
I love the difference of 20 to 8. Two of them are blue.
Interesting. All right. I will be back with your snack, I guess.
Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna. I can't see.
I think if you take your movement and then use your bonus action, I'll get you there.
Yeah, I will do that.
Perfect. Who comes to my territory?
Me. Sorry. Me.
What do you want?
The frog wants a snack that you have.
I will give you the snack if you get the shiny object from the fox, the wolf.
Oh man, this reminds me of this one story I told my kid when he was about yay high. It was about a kanku who just wanted to clean his beak.
How did your son take that? Woo!
Oh, he thought it was a fun story. It's just a kid's story, I guess.
I passed my turn.
Julius!
King Julian.
Okay. I'm just here. Am I able to distinguish that this is 1 and that is 2, or is that not?
Hasn't been really.
Okay.
The information of the ones and 2 are player knowledge and not yet character knowledge.
Yeah. Well, is communication still disconnected?
Roll a d20.
4.
Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
Who is this?
Venezuela.
Oh, are you here to help with the puzzle?
No.
This must be a different
Oh,
Venezuela.
you're the. Oh, that's right. You're the mimic for Leonel. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you put Leonel on?
No.
Okay. Pass.
No.
Pass.
No.
What do you want?
A bite.
No.
Yes.
No.
2 bites.
No.
It's not a compromise.
4 bites.
No bites.
From the lion.
No.
From the tiefling.
No.
That's sad.
I know.
Okay.
Pass.
No. But okay. You hear that conversation, but only from one side.
Alright.
After Julius Asher, and we're on the final of 6 of going in that initiative.
Try the fucking ropes again.
All of them?
Well, because there's only the one that like wasn't secure yet.
Yeah. So 4 is the natural 21.
Yeah.
So that one is good still,
Yeah.
because just the other ones weren't.
Yeah.
So alright, 3 more. GX. At least they're not negatives this time.
8, 13, 11.
Just by looking at everything, you're not confident since you failed the last one. You can try again for another action. Or you can do half your movement, because they're in a spot where it's not much movement to go to one to the other.
I think Ash is just pissed off, so he's just frustrated, like hearing Ares' voice in his head, and he's just getting in his own head. Fuck it, fuck you. I think he throws the rope and then just grabs a random 2 and just heaves them.
We'll say the random 2 will be.
Yeah, I was gonna roll a d4
okay,
for him.
go for it.
1 and 4. Of course, the fucking same one has been 4 this game.
So 4, since we'll say you use, if you want to get advantage on 4, you just be using the rope as part of an assistance one, but 1 you won't.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and do 4 first, since that's the one with advantage.
14.
You're solid on that one, but shaky if
Someone steps on it.
If Julius steps on it again.
Yeah.
So we'll go to 1.
15.
You're good. If Julius steps on it, you'll feel the dip, but at least you'll be prepared for it.
Yeah.
But it's, again, it's not locked in a sense.
Yeah.
You got it like 95% there. You just forgot the other 5%.
Me too.
Alrighty, that'll be it.
Yeah. Pass.
All right, Lili.
Nothing's changed, right?
Correct. No,
What? I lifted
sorry.
1.
One is up. Sorry.
Which is...
Can you put that
Oh,
there?
oh, her. See.
Yeah, we're on top of it. One is up.
One is up,
One
my
is up.
dude.
So you have a full connection to Julius.
Cool. And we determined... It was how far? So...
Every square is 10 feet.
And we can only... Bonus action is not dash,
We
right?
bonus action dash, right?
Can I?
For rogue.
Yeah, I was
Rogue,
gonna say,
yes, right.
yeah. I
They
can
have
only,
cunning
That's-
action.
I can
At
only
level-
double
at
my
level
speed,
2.
right?
Yeah. So not
Yeah,
quite there
with
yet.
your action and movement, you can move twice your speed.
Okay. I'm going to just travel across as far as I can.
Alright, as your movement and action.
Alright,
Alright, so it'll be 60.
I'll say they're each 10, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
And
You feel weight on the first one, but not a lot of weight, so no pressure needs, no rerolls on that.
Thank God.
I'm going to lay down on my stomach and I'm going to look over the edge and see if my friend comes back.
Now roll it for me.
Oh boy.
So as you get on the ground, pushing a little bit more weight onto it and everything.
Physics?
Yeah, the bridge collapsed and you fall. Go ahead and roll
Catch
me.
me! Catch me, tongue!
Roll me a d4 and then a percentile.
Okay.
For those of you playing at home, these are percentiles.
The round and your pointy.
Round and pointy.
Wait, screen's gone off.
Sorry.
Round and pointy.
You can see him now!
Yeah.
Okay. So, for the 4, I rolled a 1. And for percentiles, I rolled a... The single digits are for single numbers, right?
Yeah,
So it's
you
the
should have a
second number.
2-digit one and a single-digit one.
Okay, then it was just a 9.
Oh, so 009?
Yeah.
Okay.
More like
So
900.
Well, I was like, 90? No.
So you fall, you appear, and you land on top of Julius, dealing 5 damage to yourself and 3 damage to Julius. But hey, you made it across.
Julius, are you okay?
I'm at 1.
I saw the look in your eye.
Wait a second. Give me a second. Let me double check my stats on something real quick.
Let's say 5 damage shouldn't kill you.
Nah, but
If you were a
wanna
wizard,
see.
then maybe.
Okay, I don't need to use it yet.
Now I'm worried.
You said how many for me?
5 points of damage, falling damage for you.
Alright.
Hey, but at least you and Julius are on the same square now.
Yeah, great!
Yeah, that's what you were planning this whole time.
Hi!
That hurt.
I made it.
Proud of you. You know, I don't think I want to continue this 62-year-old bit with that fall. You would have broken your hip.
Roll for hit damage.
Told you she's 16.
Oh, I got my connection back.
No. Good try.
Alrighty, pass.
Alright, Leno.
Alright, same thing. I'm gonna go back up to the wolf.
You know those long ass arms.
Alright,
What do you want?
I'm here because the owl said you had something shiny for him, so I could take it to him, so I could get a snack from the owl to bring to the toad so that I can bring whatever the toad had to the fox. I just want to do this.
And all I want's a good hunt. You have 3 hunts in your hands. Choose one for me to hunt.
Even with player knowledge, there's not a good choice on this one.
They won't know when it's coming, but no, I will be hunting them.
I choose Asher.
Alright, Asher gets to hunt.
If everyone here, he's most likely to be prepared to get hunted.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Alright.
I usually amn't.
He spits out what the owl wants. And it's a shiny necklace.
Great. Now I have to wait 6 seconds and I can take it back to him.
Thank you for the hunt.
Thank you for the necklace.
Alright.
Pass turn.
Julius!
Are you still here? No? Okay. I'm gonna stand up. I really don't want to heal myself. I'll help you up.
Thank you.
I don't want to heal myself, so I'm gonna really hope that I don't get hurt again. Because if I do it once, I can't do it again. And that would be a very hard thing for me to do as a cleric. So... Okay, what did you see on your side of the platform? I couldn't see in that direction. Was it just another platform?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've seen this bridge. We saw the bridge that's parallel on the other side, but I haven't seen this bridge, and I didn't see the bridge that was next to you. So there has to be... I think the only thing we can do is just wait.
Wait for the animals to help us or something?
I don't know what's going on, but maybe they're working on it.
Maybe.
I mean, that's the only thing I can hope for.
Hmm.
You know.
Maybe we could ask my friend for help.
Oh, by the way, I talked to the mimic of Leono.
Uh-huh.
They keep wanting to bite me. Or you. Or pretty much anybody in
Isn't
our
that
group.
what they do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but somehow they were the one that called me. Yeah, it's weird.
You can call them back?
Well, I tried, and I got nothing.
Oh. This is a very spotty signal.
Yeah, I can agree. So, guess I'm just gonna wait.
Those that did cannon noise.
Since we are going into... Do you want to keep your current initiative or swap it to a different one?
Honestly, we should switch it.
Alright, you guys can decide.
Yeah, I honestly think now you should go first, because you'll have the ability to communicate with us. Then go to Asher, so that he has a direction on what he needs to do, and then keep you at third and me at fourth.
Is that what we want?
Yeah, sure.
Does that sound okay with everybody?
Yeah.
It sounds okay with me,
So,
boss.
Leono, Asher,
Lili, Julius.
Yeah.
Lili,
Yeah.
and Julius.
Yeah. I'm trying not to dominate this, so if there's something else, just let me know.
Brother, you're good.
You're a smart man. Charlie
You will
Brown.
have 4 rounds of this initiative.
4 rounds.
And at the end of it, you can choose to keep it or swap it again. Alright, so, Leo.
Alright. I'm gonna go back to the owl.
Whew!
I have your necklace. Is this what you were looking for?
Yes.
Alright. Here you go. As I hand it over.
He pops out a little treat.
That's gross. Is there anything else you know about this place before I leave?
Plenty.
Is there anything relevant to what we're currently doing?
Everything's relevant. Woohoo. Just how you see it.
What can you tell me about helping my friends out?
Who? Speed is key. Knowledge is key. You have the answers in this place. Just gotta find them. Woo.
Right. Man, they really picked the worst person for this. I just swing a sword.
Thanks, Rachel.
Alright, well, honestly, I can't move again because it takes my action and my movement to get... Actually, no, I can move a little bit further. I can be smart about this. Alright, goodbye.
Bye.
And there we go.
Well, you can always push yourself.
No, I'm okay. Because it only takes like 5 feet of dash to get there. And then there's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 right here.
So you were all the way from one side.
And then I used 35 feet of movement,
Yeah.
activated my dash for an extra 5 feet,
Okay.
talked to him, and then used the rest of my
The
dash.
30? Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Alright.
Pass.
Asher.
2 and 4.
Alright. Let's go ahead and lift those bad boys up. If you keep the rope on 4, you will have advantage on it.
Yeah.
Assuming that's 2.
17 for 2.
Alright, 2 goes up.
Not 20 for 4.
And 4 goes up. We're going to put these on 2 and 4. So you guys see a bridge come up. Does 4 have one on it already?
Yeah, 4. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I didn't see it. I was trying to look in the camera. Oh, thank you. Alright, so you see 2 come up. Feels good, feels solid.
Pass.
Alright, Lily.
Do we go across?
So on the other side is a little like squirrely thingy that prevented me from being able to go onto the platforms. But there's nothing else over there. So it's probably best to just not go over there. Because there's nothing else.
Spit on the bridge. Then I'm gonna go to the other side, and I'm going to stick my head out over and be like, "Hello, are you still there?" I swear there's something down there.
Could be.
Stick my hand down.
It's like bait. No response.
That's so weird. I wonder where he went.
Oh, that's why they told me to stay there. Oh, that makes sense. They asked me friend or foe, and that's how it appeared, and that's why it wanted me to stay. Because if I went on the bridge and it fell, that would be dangerous and I would get hurt. So just by staying here and letting the bridge operate, then I'll be okay.
I don't know what the point of the bridge is then.
Normally to get to the other side, but
Yeah.
but there's nothing over there.
Pass.
Roll me 80-20.
5.
Okay. Yeah, alright. Julius, you want to trot and run across the bridge again?
No. No, I don't.
What's the worst that can happen?
I die. I'm at 1.
What's the second worst thing that can happen?
She dies. Knowing my luck, I get flung, land on her, and we both die.
How did your character die?
You got me. I'm manifesting shit.
Yeah.
Roll me a d20.
9.
You can do it, buddy.
Nothing.
Just gotta pass.
Okay.
Lena.
That's me. That's me. I'm the Lion-O Man.
Come on, Nano.
This 5, 10 feet to get to the frog. All right, I got your snack.
And he gives you the red coin.
All right, that's strange. Thank you.
Welcome.
Enjoy.
Thanks.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And I'm going to dash the rest of the way. 5, 10, 15. And I hold up the red coin to the fox. All right, I got your coin.
Perfect.
Whoop.
I'm here to assist.
All right, how do we get the orbs out?
How? You must find a switch located somewhere in each of our territories.
There's a switch here somewhere.
There is.
And there's 4 switches in this room.
Correct. That will bring the pillars up, holding the orbs, so your party members can touch them.
All right. What was the point of the bomb?
To have a bombing good time.
Okay.
And it's see if you pay attention to detail.
Great. All right. Where's the switch in your territory?
You have to find it. It could be in a bag. It could be in a barrel. It could be under the chair, or it could be on Julius.
Well, that's not possible because Julius isn't here.
Well, you found one of the spots. It ain't is.
Fantastic, fantastic.
But be careful. You look wrong, and you may explode.
What? Okay.
Keys in the detail.
Keys in the detail. Switch in the area. There's pistachios in the barrel. They're really good. What else is in this general area here? In the fox's territory, I guess.
Do you ask the fox what territory is?
You know what? That's not the worst idea I could do. What? How? Where does your territory expand to?
Bags and rags up into the barrel right next to me.
I look in the barrel right next to him.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a investigation.
What does it do get me?
You know it's a really nice barrel.
That is a really nice barrel
made
you
from
got there.
mahogany.
Made from mahogany.
The metal is from Travisvania.
The metal is from Travisvania.
The mining company.
It's a mining company. Where'd you get a nice barrel like this?
One in an auction.
What's in it?
One way to find out. You can look, or you can pass and get the switch right away, but someone in your party gets the bad stuff.
I'm gonna look in the barrel.
It's locked.
Alright. I guess I'm not gonna look in the barrel. Since I've already used an action,
Your movement,
the
and
movement,
probably bonus as
and
well.
a bonus action as well. I guess I have no other recourse but to pass.
All right, Asher. No one went on the bridge, so there's no change in you holding them.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
I'm gonna try something.
Ooh.
He's gonna try something.
So since 4 is pretty secure, got the rope, doing all that, I'm going to look at like where the chain is coming up from number 4 and put my hand out in the stop motion and see if it does anything.
It doesn't.
Ah, fuck. Okay. Then I am just holding steady. Pass.
Okay. Lily.
Did you feel anything change?
No.
Leonel! Are you there?
No.
Orbs. Animals. There's really nothing we can do to help.
I think we just have to rely on his intellect.
No. Not my intellect.
Okay, I'll just start tossing crumbs down into the void.
All right.
And then I'll pass.
Julius.
While we're passing time, do you want a Rochambeau?
Is that like a special thing?
Yeah, so you just have 3 components. You have boulder, you have a parchment, and then you have shears. Boulder beats shears. Shears cuts paper. Paper covers rock.
Wait a minute, huh?
Wait, so there's a folder and shears and paper and parchment and rock?
And scissors.
A boulder, parchment, shears.
Oh yeah.
Just a boulder. It's a rock.
Okay.
The boulder doesn't like
So
this
we'll
game.
do boulder, partridge,
Partridge in a pear
parchment,
tree.
shears, and on the shears, you give the sign for the boulder, the parchment, or the shears.
The boulder doesn't like you guys playing games without him.
I just really want some porridge now.
Boulder, parchment, shears. Oh, you win.
Yeah!
Pass.
I need
What does she win?
need the boulder to come here and give me a fucking hand.
Right?
She wins a pair of wings.
All right.
All right.
I mean,
Should have
You
a
come
confidence.
behind me and go.
you did drink a Red Bull.
It's time for Julius Theano.
That's me. All
Round 3.
right. Hey, Fox, how do I open this barrel?
Keys in the detail.
Well, it's locked, yes. The detail is it's locked.
Okay. Use your brain.
Well, obviously I would need a key.
Find the key.
Alright. I'm gonna go and... I know, this is the worst. I'm gonna go search through the bags of rags, I guess.
Bags of rags.
Because that is the only thing I haven't actually looked at in this area.
All right, Ray. Make me an investigation.
Oh my god. An 11.
Lily, you will hear in your head, friend or foe?
Fall.
All right. Leono, you find a bomb.
What?
And it says, foe welcomes you for a bombing good time.
Can I use my reaction to
Yeah,
toss
you can do it.
the bomb?
You can do a dexterity saving throw.
I can do that too, I guess.
Guide from a distance.
13.
Ooh. Alright. So as it explodes with a fiery passion. You're able to dodge and only take 1 point of fire damage.
Woo!
And then a key drops from it.
Great. Cool.
What sound did the bomb make while it was exploding in a fiery passion?
Woohoo!
I checked on magic.
Man, I love Sims.
Alright, I got...
Spots are crazy.
So
I got the key.
passionate.
Where's the... I go to the barrel. I go back to the barrel. And I use the key to attempt to unlock the barrel.
It opens.
It opens. What's in it?
Another barrel.
Does this barrel have a lock on it too?
It does.
Does the same key work on it?
Possibly.
I'm gonna do that.
It opens.
What's in it?
Another barrel.
I'm not high enough for this.
Neither am I. Mr. Fox, if I swear to every god above, if I open this third barrel and there is another barrel inside, I'm gonna be so mad.
Like rolling down a hill like a barrel mad?
Like I'm gonna get emotional.
How detailed of emotion are you gonna get?
It's rules of three. I have to do it a third time.
Then do it. Don't hesitate or someone will die.
I unlock the third barrel
Yeah?
and I look inside the barrel
Yeah?
and what do I see?
A lever.
I pull the lever.
Pull lever croc.
Put this in the center of pillar 1. Oh, sorry, not pillar. Square 1. Sorry. Where Lili started. Yeah. From you guys, you see, coming up from the wooden platform, a stone pillar with on the very top of it, an orb.
Great. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement because that was 5. Actually, no. This blew me back here, so I didn't use any movement. Right? I'm gonna say I didn't lose any movement. I'm gonna move down this way and use. I've already used a lot of action and a lot of bonus action, so I'm gonna end my turn there.
Alright.
Thanks, Mr. Fox.
You're welcome. Asher.
Any change in pace?
Nope, no weight has been.
Alright, I have no information, so I keep holding steady.
Alright, Lili. There is not.
Did you see? Did you see? Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it?
Yeah. I see it.
Damn it! There's no bridge. Okay.
Maybe-
long way.
The fuck?
I was about to say that.
Go the long way.
Well, maybe the bridge is connected 3 ways, just not this way.
What's the worst that can happen? From the abyss.
I don't know. We could also just wait for the other bridge.
Or shoot the metagaming pigeon.
Travis, take the 1 point of damage.
The abyss explodes.
If Travis
Well,
takes
Travis
one
will
point
die
of
anyways
damage,
in that case.
we get the orb.
Alright, what do you want to do? Do you want to...
I would like to cast. I would like to cast something. Give me a
Suspense is killing me.
Guiding bolt!
Um,
Magic missile!
I cast magic missile
I
into
cast
the
gun.
abyss.
I'd like to.
You got that spell too?
Yep.
Oh, love gun. Gun is good, friend.
Pre-vehicle mates. The case the observer is placed. Bang.
Boom.
I would like to cast resistance on myself, and then I would like to jump off the cliff.
Okay.
That way.
Alright, you jump off. Roll me a d4.
Hell yeah.
That's
2.
I'm back in the fucking building again.
What was the number you rolled last time?
2.
Last time on a D4?
Yeah.
1.
Okay. Okay, you're good. You're safe. That means... alright. So you land right over here where the vine is.
Oh.
And you take 6 points of bludgeoning.
Which I cast resistance on
So
myself.
you take 3.
And then can I reduce... No, it reduces the total damage by D4?
So
Yeah.
it's 6 minus a d4.
Which is a 3.
So,
So same
Hey.
thing.
Yeah, so 3.
And then can I also use my reaction with my birthmark?
Yeah. So you just roll it again.
Another 3!
Alright, so you take nothing. So you fall
Superman pose.
and Superman pose.
So for the cost of nothing,
Oh
to
my
move
god, that worked! Oh, dang it, no it
180
didn't.
feet.
Huh?
For the cost of nothing, you moved 180 feet.
And you got a friend.
And you got a friend. Didn't use any movement either.
His name is
Oh.
Jason. He's very nice.
You have a sign on a little vine that says, "Hello, my name is Jason. I'm very nice."
Oh my goodness! I'm okay! I made it! I'm okay! Oh, I'm further away. Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I guess you'll have to go the long way. I guess.
Guys.
I don't know.
What are you?
Hi, friend.
What kind of friend?
A friend that keeps you safe.
What if I don't want to be safe?
I don't understand.
What the... Well, what? Do you speak common?
No,
Do you speak?
I'm writing on a sign.
Okay, but you understand me, right?
If
What if I don't want to be safe?
I mean, go back the way you came.
Okay.
Are you gonna go back the way you came?
What?
Are you gonna jump again?
That's the end of my turn, right? I don't really get that many.
Well, I mean, it only took you what 5 feet of movement to get to the edge, and then you just. You still have your whole movement, pretty much.
You used your action for resistance.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
I
you
also
still-
cast
You
things.
still have a bonus action and
Move the rest of
movement.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What is the deal with spells and actions and bonus actions? It's cantrips, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
But if you have a bonus action cantrip, you can still do that.
Yeah. So I'll do the exact same thing. I will cast the resistance on myself, and I'll jump off the edge of the cliff.
Okay, as you jump, that would be a natural 20 to catch you. So the vine, like it did to Julius, it wraps you up, cradles you. Safe friend, safe friend.
I didn't ask for this.
I keep friends safe.
I don't have anything left, right?
Yeah, no,
Okay,
that was it.
cool.
But hey, if it was gonna attack you, you have your resistance. Hey. So that will be it because you ran out of everything.
That's fine.
Julius, you see her tangled up,
Yeah,
being cradled.
try to tell you, but okay. Alright. I guess I'll just wait here. Guess I pass.
Alright. This is 7-4. Timing wise, this will be the last turn. Lili, you know.
Alright. Hey, Mr. Frog,
Yeah.
how far does your domain expand?
From the gold to the stuff on the desk over there.
Stuff on the desk over here. Cool. And would you say that your switch is in the gold or on the desk?
Who knows? You will just have to find.
I would assume you knew.
I do know. But I'll tell you. If you do me a favor.
What's the favor?
I want to explore the world. Latch me on one of your friends and I will tell you.
Why don't you latch on to me?
You already have company.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Or you can spend some time looking for the latch, the switch.
You know who would really like you?
Who?
Thalia.
So Thalia, go? Is that a deal? He'll stick out his tongue.
It's a deal. I shake his tongue.
And then the frog disappears. And then the gold shrinks and melts and is a lever.
All right, pull the lever. Ka-chunk.
Alright, this goes to where Julius is. So directly behind you, you get a nice little whiff of air on your buttocks. As you...
I hope Thalia likes her new friend.
Yeah, hopefully.
Great. He's gone, so I don't have to say goodbye. What did I move here? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Bonus action dash over here. Not bonus action. Action dash. Hey, Mr. Owl, how far does your territory go? I assume, like, to...
From the clock to the books.
From the clock to the books. That's right. Those books on the far side, or these books right here? Okay, great. All right, thank you. Book. Can I bonus action search the area?
No, unfortunately, because it...
How dare you? How dare you?
Yeah, how dare I be so lenient to you on your actions?
What do you mean? I action dashed over here. I guess. So I can. All right, I pass.
Lili, no, sorry, Asher.
These are stabilized, right? That's why they're.
Yeah,
There?
yeah, those
Okay.
are fully stabilized.
Hold pass.
Alright, Lili. You would need to do an acrobatics or athletics to escape.
Okay. Things. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. This is a check, right?
It is a skill, yeah.
Okay.
So you would disadvantage on
So-
ability checks, so it's not an ability check. Because ability checks would be like your strength, your dex, your con.
Okay. And then. So this is a skill.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can cast guidance on myself. So I'm gonna cast guidance on myself. And
Alright.
use a D4 in addition to whatever I roll. Okay. 9.
Are we glad we casted guidance on ourselves?
Uh-huh. 9. I can't math. 13.
13 unfortunately does not pass. You're off by 1.
I rolled the highest I could on the D4, so.
Hey, you did great. For your movement, I'll let you do it again.
Okay.
So you'll be able to break free but not go anywhere.
Yeah. Well, that's a 15. So.
Hey, awesome. So as it cradles you and you try to get out, it goes, no. But then you're like, okay, fine, I won't leave. It goes, okay. As it loosens the grip, that's when you slipped out. Right, so you're at the bottom of it.
Mm-hmm.
Won't be able to move though, unfortunately.
Mm.
So that will unfortunately end the turn.
Primed
there.
and ready to go!
If I had another 6 seconds, Julius.
Alright, I'm gonna try and get the orb that's right there.
Alright, that would be a
Just a bunch of
climbing
potential energy.
issue for you. So,
How does a centaur climb a pillar?
really good. I'll say acrobatics or athletics. If you're gonna kind of foom your way out or delicately.
It's gonna have to be an acrobatics.
That's
Apparently it's not. It looks like it's an athletics check.
God. Damn it.
he's got 6.
I was bound to do 1. You had 30.
What did I do?
You know what you did.
I didn't even do nothing.
9. Can I keep trying?
Yeah, you can do it for a bonus action.
I'll do it. 15.
Alright, that's the DC. Get all the way to the top.
Grab the orb.
Oh, it's more. Sorry, it's solid, like bolted in there. So it's one of those.
One of those touch.
Yep.
I touch.
It lights up red.
Leonel, I really need you to open up the communication.
And on that note, that's where we'll call it. Thank you all for tuning in. Hopefully, you kind of like the new edition camera. We will see how our party fares next week, where we have the full party, and hopefully communication can be opened up. But they did wonderful. They did fine. Roleplay was great. Rolls. The dice were just not in our favor
They
today.
never are.
But as always, I'm your friendly neighbor Hurt, Dungeon Master Peter. Don't forget to like and subscribe. These lovely people do their best to give you guys the best content ever.
We're really trying.
There we go.
Goodbye, everybody.
Don't forget to like it.